On them back roads where the alligators crawl in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost.
I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds, and if this world keep fucking with me, I ain't never coming down. So fuck this mask and all this trash that y'all keep trying to spread around. Tip your glass or kiss my ass, but I ain't dealing with you clowns.
Bless them all, the land of the lost. God bless them all, the land of the lost. I was raised in the country, and I paid all my dues. I was made in the country, and I won't change just for you. The place I call my home is deep out in the woods. If you don't belong, you better keep about these woods. Like my trucks are loud and my car's real fast, and I love the sound of a shotgun blast. Come around acting all big and bad, then Mr. Postman, that's gonna be your ass. Now I pray to the Lord above, trouble stays a hell away from us. But just in case one day it comes, I'm not afraid, I got 'em loaded up. It's in my blood, it's in my roots, I keep it real down to my boots. And they hate to see me winning, cause they say I'm born to lose. Might be true, but I ain't losing, I ain't making no excuses. In the land of the lost, you gotta keep it moving. On them back roads where the alligators crawl in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost.
I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds, and if this world keep fucking with me, I ain't never coming down. So fuck this mask and all this trash that y'all keep trying to spread around. Tip your glass or kiss my ass, but I ain't dealing with you clowns.
Bless them all, the land of the lost. God bless them all,
Come on,
the land of the lost. New breed.
it was backwoods and fishing holes, wild hogs and tadpoles. It was bobcats and backhoes. We were haul ass on these back roads. A bunch of assholes and country hicks, outlaws and lunatics. They would chew tobacco, smoke cigarettes, and the breath smelled like old Milwaukee's best. Back then, no one even ever heard of meth, but nowadays everybody wanna flirt with death. You better purry up the guy for the ones that's left, but between me and you, it's a hell of a mess. I mean, drive through the country, take a look around, y'all. You can smell the meth cooking like a fucking hound dog. And I put too many of my friends in the ground, or they locked in the pen and they ain't never coming out. Then the pills came and shit for real changed. Childhood just don't feel the same. Daddy strung out and we got bills to pay, so we caught a case and got locked away. Back in the day, it was different times. I guess I came up in the nick of time, cause I still seen hell and been victimized. But I'ma get what's mine, cause I'm a different kind. I'm wide awake, I don't sleep good. I'm from Rock Ridge and Creekwood. In the deep woods, I was raised up, so this bullshit don't faze us. No government gon' save us. Ain't no way in hell you gon' play us. We prayed up, these masks off. In these last days, this is last call. Your soft ass won't last long. You better stand up and be a man, boy. Don't back down when it goes down. You better learn how to throw hands, boy.
On them back roads where the alligators crawl in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost.
I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds, and if this world keep fucking with me, I ain't never coming down. So fuck this mask and all this trash that y'all keep trying to spread around. Tip your glass or kiss my ass, but I ain't dealing with you clowns.
Bless them all, the land of the lost. God bless them all, the land of the lost.
What it do, what it do, what it do. What up, everybody? I am back. Now, I know a lot of y'all are probably wondering, what is up with the title of this stream? Well, I'm going to get to that in a second. But first, let's see who all's up in here. What up, Lone Wolf? Spencer Drinks from Reviews is in the house. Chachi's in the house. Victoria Smith. What up, Christopher Cunningham? That may be one reason. What up, Jeffrey? Michael Craven. HBR with the eyeballs. Hank Double G's in the house. Welcome. The lovely Victoria Smith. What up, Jeffrey? Ricky Bobby said, if you ain't first, you last. What up, Donald? My hero is here, Kathy Clark the house. Always great to see you, young lady. Much love and respect to you as always. Yo, shout out to Austin Foreman in the chat. Me and Austin Foreman had a nice long conversation on the phone today. Shout out to him. Let me make sure. Because he is an artist, he gets a wrench. That way I know if it's the real Austin Foreman. Well, let me make sure. Yeah, it's the real Austin Foreman. Welcome, Austin. I enjoyed our conversation today, believe it or not. It was good to hear from you. It's been a long time. Let's see who else is here. My man, Mr. Coonaz himself. Muddy Music Reaction. What is up? What is up, Muddy? Gina Marie's in the house. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Denise Oles, what's up? Shorty Red's in the house. Stay Crafted's here. Big D, what's going on? Patrick Kelly, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Mark Bender, how you doing? Dana Sheets. What up, Nuggy? Yeah, for sure, awesome, for sure. All right. Everything that's been going on in this whole country rap lane and all the beefs. I was on a particular panel this morning named Uncle Will. Hey, no problem, Cash Miller. I appreciate you stopping by tonight. And that, you know, that young lady, Miss Ashley, who does lyric reviews, supposedly. She made a comment. Well, actually, let me back it up. Texan made a comment, came up on the panel and said to Will that it's funny that everybody wants to hold people's past against them. And when we all have a past. And then he goes to say that And just because you were in the military doesn't give you a pass to say and do the things you do. And I knew he was talking about me, so I went up on the panel, and he done jumped down. I was hoping he would stay up there because I had a couple things I wanted to say to him, but he had left. So I asked Will, because Will agreed with him. He said, yeah, everybody's got a pass. Nobody should hold their pass against them. So I asked Will, so that's funny, Will. Why is it that you always try to hold my pass against me? Right? I've done some things and said some things that I probably should have never said or done and not proud of. And that's the first thing they want to go to. So I say I think that's kind of hypocritical. And then they brought up, well, about my last video, about the pictures, that, a lot of the pictures are the same, constantly moving the goalposts, right? Well, while I was up there, Ashley jumped up there and she wanted to interject herself. And, well, I guess she didn't like the way that I responded to her. Because I told her, I said, listen, I'm old enough to be your daddy. I got kids probably older than you. And didn't your mama teach you any manners? Not to interrupt grown folks when they're having a conversation. So put that pacifier in your mouth and just sit there and shut up. Well, she didn't like that because I told her to shut up. So it went on back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Make a long story short, when I dropped down, they both said something that struck me kind of odd. So that's why the title was named for tonight. They both said, well, if he just stopped talking about Creep Squad, we wouldn't talk about him. If he doesn't talk about Ryan, we won't talk about him. All right. I'm going to hold you to your word. Let's see how far you all can hold up to your word. Because I can promise you from this moment forward, I will never mention Ryan Upchurch's name. I will never mention Creek Squad. I will never play his music. I don't care if he dropped the greatest song ever made. I will not review it. Just not going to do it. And the funny thing is, I'm not the only reactor in the community that's pretty much said that they're not going to mess with him anymore. Especially with the whole swastika stuff and, standing up for Bryce Mitchell about the whole Hitler stuff, which I want to see how his fan base was going to defend that. And damn if they didn't turn it around some way and twisted it to make it seem like it was okay. Well, that's on you. That's how you want to justify things. Then justify it. But this is a challenge for you now, Will, Ashley, Mike 12 Point, because you were up there too. And y'all just said, well, if he just stopped talking about our friend, we won't talk about him. Okay. Challenge accepted. Because I can assure you, I can go the rest of my life without ever mentioning his name. But you all can't. You cannot go without talking about the same people that you talk about. Because that's all y'all really talk about is drama. Y'all say that I'm in the drama and that I'm stirring the pot up. But y'all are still talking about Walmart. That happened back in August. Y'all are still talking about the Mises stuff that happened in September. Well, actually, the Mises happened in uh, July, right? No, it was before that, April, because I was at the Redneck Rave when that happened. Y'all are still talking about that. You're still talking about Taylorville. You're still talking about when Adam cussed Kurt out on this exact panel, on this channel. Y'all are still talking about that. And I even brought it up to Will. I said, you know what's funny is when I went after Gobble Nuts and Martin Speaks, y'all were cool with me. You thought it was the best thing since sliced bread when I trolled both of them. But then when I started pointing out facts on things that Ryan wasn't being truthful about, oh, now you got a problem. Now you have a problem with Gotcha Man. Gotcha Man's been doing the same stuff for the last 3 years. That's how me and Gotcha Man met when he was going after Ryan. And I defended Ryan. And y'all haven't had any problem with the Gotcha Man until he agreed to come on to be a judge on the rundown. Now y'all starting to talk shit about him. See, that's all you are. It's a drama channel. That's all you are. Now, I'm not the greatest YouTube channel out there. I'm not the greatest reactor. But I do know a little something about the independent lane and promoting independent artists. I think I've done a very good job over the last 5 years of promoting artists, getting their name out there so the fans can go check them out. Matter of fact, not to brag or boast, but I've actually promoted more independent artists than anybody probably in this lane. I know I've interviewed more artists than anybody. I mean, hell, I interviewed Kasky, all of Outlaw Nation, Trailer Made, right? Hard Target, Simple Man, Jeff McCool. I even interviewed Austin Foreman a couple times. Big Poe, Matty Boy, Carolina Queen, some lower independent artists that's not real popular. Bravo Gator, Savannah Dexter, Burden, just to name a few. Mises, Adam, Just in Time, Colt Montgomery. So, yeah, I've done a lot for this independent lane. Like I said, I'm not bragging or boasting. But y'all clearly said today that you don't want me to talk about him no more. If you just don't talk about him, we won't talk about you. Challenge accepted. After this live stream, you'll never hear me say his name. Let's see if you all can do the same. Since you always want to just bring up stuff from the past. Right? Y'all say that I'm on Adam's payroll. You know, I'm his puppet. I'm his mouthpiece. I'm the one speaking for him, defending him. Y'all were okay when me and Adam went back and forth against each other. Right? But the moment that I sat down and actually had a conversation with the guy, and we worked our differences out, and we settled it like men, and we became friends, now that was a problem. Okay. You know, the rule for thee, but not for me type of shit. I was okay when I was going after Adam. But the moment I just sat back and looked at everything and actually had a heart-to-heart conversation with the man, and he got off with his chest and I got off with my chest on a private conversation, and then came out and started doing the rundown with him in season 2, then y'all had a problem. Maybe that makes sense. So, Will, Ashley, Mike 12 Point, y'all clearly said today that, you know, if you just don't talk about our friend, stop talking about the past, we won't talk about him. Let's see how much you live up to that. Because every time you go live, you mention my name. Then I seen in your chat that how disgusting was it for me to talk to a female like that? Aren't you all the same people that went after Johnny Gobble's wife? Aren't you the same people that went after other females in the community and called them locals and drugged their names through the mud? Okay. Once again, roll for these, but not for me type of stuff. So, yeah, that's what I'm here for. They got paid to tell you to shut up. Who are you talking about, Leg Day? Who are these people? What's the usernames? Mike 12 Point, Uncle Will, and Ashley Thoughts. They're probably not in here right now. Or if they are, they're watching, but they won't say anything. Yeah, exactly. If you come after a man and he comes back at you, then you can't get mad about that. You know, if a content creator, doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, goes after another content creator, it's fair game. It's that simple. I'm gonna post this link. Now, this link, I really only want like Creek Squad to come up here, or Mike 12 Point, or Uncle Will, or Ashley Thoughts to come up here, since they always say that I always are lying on their boy, always bringing up the past. What? Did he know that your nephew was 11-year-old? Did he know he was talking to an 11-year-old? Because a lot of times people are going to assume that it's an adult. It probably wasn't the real leg day. But the thing is, there are a lot of reactors in this community that pretty much said they're not going to react to said person's music anymore. Like FTB, Five Star, Chill Rock, To Protect, Flawed. I don't know if HBR is or not, but I'm not. I'm not going to review none of his music. I'm not going to do no album reviews. I'm not going to do any of that. Just give me 1 second. I got to make sure this is the right person. Is that you, Nuggy?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What's
I
up?
just wanted to come up. I just want to come up with, and I always support you. Everything. I don't like that you're doing this. You're giving in to what they want.
Oh, that's fine though, because they're saying that all I'm doing is stirring the pot.
Who
They
gives a
said,
fuck? That's what they all do. And listen, I love 12 Point. I love Uncle Will. I love all these guys. Like, this is not about them per se. It's more about you. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to see you having somebody else dictate your channel where it's going. Fuck that.
uh, it's not going to dictate where I'm going because I'm still going to promote independent music. I'm still going to do the
I know,
rundown.
but you like Ryan's music, right?
His older stuff, yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm the same. I'm kind of the same way you are with it. Why are you going to allow them to dictate who you fucking play on your channel, dude?
Well, I mean, this way they can daggone say that I'm stirring the pot because when eventually when it keeps
That's what
going,
they all do.
yeah, I understand that. Nugget, but what I'm saying is when eventually when this drama keeps going, they can't say I'm the one doing it. You see what I'm saying?
No, I understand your point of view on it. I don't know. I'm big about that. It's like, man, I'm not going to allow somebody to dictate where I'm going with my channel, regardless of what they are saying. I just don't care what they say. You know what I mean? And I've been watching you do since you've had 500 subs, dude. And you have stayed the same the entire time, and I hate seeing somebody take you off your fucking game.
I
Well, it's
agree
not going
with.
to take me off my game. I'm still going to daggone.
It is though. It is
Hey,
though.
hey,
In a sense, it is.
Nuggy, can I add on to something about what you're going
Go
with?
go for it. Go for it, bro.
So kind of like what Gotcha Man did with his video, right? When he was talking to what's it says, he pointed this out um about the whole Creek Squad and the whole reacting and everybody reacting and stuff like that. Reaction they're doing their job, and if you're just Triple T, in my personal opinion, it doesn't matter what you're gonna do. They're already got you on their mindset, so they're just gonna say whatever they want to say, regardless if
Exactly.
you bring up the person's name or not. So
Yep.
say fuck it and fuck what they have to say. You do your content, you control your channel, and you don't let them fucking dictate your channel because at the end of the day, this is what you built, this is what you earned. You know what I mean? Don't
Exactly.
let them take that stripes from you.
No, I'm
Just
not.
saying, man.
Well, first of all, they're not taking anything from me, okay? Because to be quite honest with you, I can't tell you the last time. Well, the last thing I reacted to was his diss track. I didn't react to Turbulence because I didn't think the album was that good, and I didn't want Creek Squad to come over here and start bashing me for saying that the album sucked.
Right.
Well,
So
why is it okay for them to put their opinion out about you, but you can't put out your opinion about whoever the hell you want? Well, why? What? Like, why are you? Man, I hate it, dude. I'm sorry, Tim,
Double
but
standard.
I hate
It's double
this.
standards.
It is, dude,
It
and
is
I don't like it.
100% is double standards. But like I was saying though, like no matter what you do, you're fucked if you do, fucked if you don't.
I
They're
agree a
just
thousand percent.
they're if they want to put initiative against you and they have their eyes against you, it don't matter. You could be crystal clear of the name, and they're still gonna throw it into you just because you're their target at the moment.
I hate I even came up here because they saying everything that I was way back in the chat, and you were waiting for the Creek Squad to come up here so you could be against them. But these dudes are solid as hell, telling you exactly what I was gonna say.
The
You
other thing,
came too far.
oh, just to add on to that, sorry to interrupt though, you're still friends with Adam Calhoun. You're a target.
Yeah.
That's the other
Exactly.
thing. That's the other thing. So it doesn't matter
You're
if
gonna
you
have
say Ryan's name. You're friends with Adam Calhoun. You're a fucking target. That's
exactly.
the other
You're gonna
and the
have
other.
all these artists come up here that they don't like or they don't agree with, and they're gonna keep you in their mouth. Period.
Yep.
No, Bubba, you
And I,
successful. You are successful. They come for success. They don't come for people who ain't got nothing going on. You are successful. Like he is, he claims to be top, and I ain't knocking nobody. Y'all know me. I ain't into any of that. But he claims to be the top, so people coming for him. It's due justice. That's the cycle of life. That's the cycle of life. You're at the
they
top
they
and you're
they
successful.
mention
So
your yeah, they mention your name because they get views from it. That's it. Regardless of what anybody says on YouTube. That is why we do YouTube videos, is for the views. Some
all
people
that.
might not care how many views they get, but regardless, we do it for the views. Period.
I mean,
That's what I was gonna add. What Gotcha
I
Man was
agree 100%.
Gotcha Man said the same thing about Uncle Will. He said that we're all shit stirrers. What do you mean?
Yes, dude, he couldn't have said it perfect.
He was like
More perfect.
you did some of the greatest shit stirring in out of all YouTube. He's like, dude, Triple T is less than us. So if you're gonna call Triple T a shit stir, you got to look at yourself. And he was talking about Uncle Will in that video at that particular point. That's the point that I was gonna make about Gotcha Man. But I mean, that's true. I mean, at the end of the day, YouTube is meant for entertainment. At the end of the day, and I'm going to tell you
But
this right now: drama sells. Utilize
hundred
it.
percent.
Utilize. Guess what? At the end of the day, drama sells. Utilize that shit. Use that shit to build it. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as fucking bad press.
I'd rather not. Like I said, I grew up where my nanny told us the person you bullying might be the doctor that saves your life. So I don't rock that way. I'm just
Well, I wasn't
call me.
meaning bullying. I wasn't meaning
Yeah,
like don't bully them.
there's
I
a
was
yeah.
meaning like continue do like don't change anything he's doing. Just continue to do him, regardless
Yeah.
if it's Ryan Upchurch, if it's Tom McDonald, whoever the fuck it is, doesn't matter. It don't matter if they rap with Ryan or rap with Adam Calhoun, whatever it might be. It's just about the music. Keep it about the music. Keep doing what he's doing, because at the end of the day, like I said, they're still going to do whatever they want to do. So don't change anything like, oh, I'm not going to bring him up or react to. If you want to feel like reacting to something, because let's just say, let's maybe in the near future, he does pop off with something fire and you end up wanting to react to it. You know what I mean? Like, don't sell yourself short from it because of a few haters. Just let them hate and just keep on pushing.
Yeah, but I won't lose any sleep over if I react to his music or not.
What?
Oh, I
Well,
feel
Well,
no, I feel that.
that's that's not what we're saying. Not one bit, dude. Of course not. You're crazy if you do.
What?
But I
You're
mean,
not Crack Squad.
yeah, just looking. I mean, put up a poll, Tim. How about that? Put up a poll for your people. I mean, obviously, there's going to be the trolls, or whatever. But I guarantee the numbers way bigger than you think it's going to be. That you should not listen to this shit.
okay, so I got a question. I know Muddy talks a lot, and I'm trying to be that calm, cool, collective dude tonight because I don't want to get in no trouble. But I like that laugh too. My thing is this: is I've noticed because I watch them. I watch everybody. Like I heard Triple T say a while ago when I was setting all this back up. It's like Johnny Goble's wife got disrespected. All the
Yep.
women got disrespected. him and Johnny don't get along, but for this man to sit there and admit that even they got mistreated, I admire that because I rock with everybody. I got no beef. I don't give a damn. I'm in it for to cut up and have a good time and keep rolling. But my thing is this: I've noticed through watching all this, the people who are speaking on Ryan and this and that never play his music. They never play his music. They just sit up there and talk about what he did, what he said, who said this, who said that. They're not rocking reactions to his stuff. They're not playing his music while they sitting there speaking his name. Triple T does, regardless of whatever side people pick. I've watched this man play both songs, no matter what. And Alive had Adam up there playing Upchurch and him together. So at least the man's solid in what he does. If I'm speaking on him, I'm playing him. These people like y'all was saying, and I ain't naming names because I ain't trying to start no shit with nobody. But my thing is they never play his music. They just speak his name for views. Like y'all said, they all about the drama and views. If you're a big fan, play his music first, then talk. Then talk, you know?
Well, and see, there's a fine difference. There is some. I will say there are some content creators out there that do this content stuff not for views or clicks. Like that they generally are just either fans of something or they're just looking for a group of people that is outside of their home life, to debate with and whatnot. But for the most of the people, they're about the clicks and the views, so they're clutching onto this drama or picking a side or making it about sides or trying to pick and prod at uh different content creators that have bigger numbers or getting talked about so they can get talked about and get those clicks. And it's
Can I
it's literally a feeding frenzy. I mean, but you got to look at marketing. I've said this on my stream multiple times. Marketing is not, there's no rules of marketing. There's such thing as a greasy car salesman for a fucking reason. Just saying.
can I respond to one of these comments in here? It's when somebody said crack squad. Really? So you if you're a fan of Upchurch, you get insulted? What the fuck? No, dude. See, I'm glad I'm up here right now because I've been watching this for quite some time now. There's a difference between the people that are Creek Squad and the people that are Crack Squad. The people that are Crack Squad are running around here doxing people, causing problems in people's real lives, doing all this crazy shit
That's
that
messed up too.
normal people do not do. That's Crack Squad.
Yep.
Trust me,
Yeah,
I'm a
you're
huge,
100%
I'm a
right.
huge fan of Upchurch, dude. I love his music. I don't agree with some of the shit he says. Obviously, I mean, come on, but we all know Church is a troll. He likes to get a reaction from people.
I mean,
That's what he does.
he did that. He was a troll before he started music.
Exactly,
Like, come on.
exactly. So people saying that he's changed, I don't agree with that. He's been a troll the whole time, and he's still a troll. You know what I mean?
I mean,
But again, I do not agree with the shit that he says. Some of the shit, you know. But
there's certain characteristics that I feel like has changed, but that's for a different
yeah, well,
conversation.
of course. I mean, that gets with getting older. You know what I mean? Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah. But I mean, like you said, that's what's getting older. It's life and everything. You're supposed to change. If you stay the same at this as you get older, then you're not doing something right.
That's fact.
Yeah, I agree with you guys 100% as far as, him not changing to the troll aspect of things. I know a lot of people like to try to claim, oh, he's changed all this, because he's starting all this shit. It's like, have you not been watching him since the start? Because he's been trolling the whole fucking time.
Well, yeah, and somebody just said if I was. Oh, somebody's got an echo. Is that me?
Yeah, it's what's
No,
coming.
hey, it's all me.
Oh, okay.
It's because of my Bluetooth headset. I just mute
But
when you guys talk.
somebody said if you're a Creek Squad, it would have left after the Kylie Rodney shit. See, this is where you're getting it twisted, dude. I don't care about the personal shit. What he says, I don't care. I'm there for the music, dude. Period. I don't care. Like, do I agree with what he said? Absolutely not.
Look, that's
But
like look to go on to what you're saying though. This is like, look, you can be a fan of a musician such as Creek Squad. There's Slipknot fans. There's fucking, you know what I mean. You could be what Hog, which is Tom McDonald. That doesn't mean you believe every fucking word they say. That you enjoy every
exactly.
fucking moment. Look at Prime example, Michael fucking Jackson. He hung a baby off a fucking balcony. This motherfucker is still the king of pop. He still fucking changed dance and music for a lifetime. He
Look at
still
Mike
has
Tyson.
credentials.
Mike
Exactly.
Tyson raped fucking who knows how many fucking women. Dude, he's fucking everybody's fucking hero today. You know what I mean?
Right. Ozzy
Like,
Osbourne
dude,
bit the head off a fucking bat during a live concert. Nobody, you know what I mean? Like, people do. There's people out there that do weird shit all the fucking time that are famous, but they
yep,
still have their credibility of their artistic value of being an artist.
exactly. Whatever they do, yes, exactly.
Well. My thing to be honest is I can't figure out how can anybody be mad at any of this and not realize that all of us still go watch either side. You wouldn't know what's going on if you didn't go watch either side. So why
I ain't,
why is
That's true, Muddy, for sure.
I ain't gonna lie, dude. I'm in both their comments. Like, oh damn, you need to
that's the
respond. You know
truth?
what I mean? I want the music, dude.
Well, look, honestly though, if you take any situation, there's always three different stories. There's his story, the other person's story, and the truth. Automatically.
Exactly. Yep.
And the thing that sucks the most is the people ain't getting it. Like you just said, his side, there's the other side, and the one in the middle are the listeners, the chat, the fans, they're being pissed
That's
off.
see
They're
it, but
digging deeper than the sea goes.
see it, but that's the problem. Is some of these content creators be taking things out of context. We're not going to say any names, but they be taking things out of context, turn some shit up, and then some evidence gets dropped out that this was a whole scheme of things, and then they want to point out and call other people shit stirrers like Triple T. Okay, but who's the real shit stirrer at that point? If you're
Okay,
already
Well, I
guys,
mean, people are
guys.
pointing out Triple T being a shit stirrer, but they're the ones pointing it out that he's shit stirring more shit. Like, what the fuck? Who
But
cares?
Hey,
I've watched this man open
guys.
his panel every night,
Hold on,
every
guys. Hold
night.
on for a
hold
second.
on,
I'm
Lori's
Hold
trying
on.
to talk.
Miss
My
Lori.
wife's trying to say something.
Hey,
sorry.
look, I just got a few things to say because I came into this situation. Okay, I think the point what a lot of people forget is the word reactor. It's react to is actually in the name reactor.
Yep.
Okay, the reactor channels are supposed to react to everything that the artists say, do, put out. It's that simple. But
Exactly.
some are going to twist. Now, for people calling Creek Squad Cult Squad, there are a lot of good people, and quite a few of Creek Squad come in
100%.
and still support us, and we support them. I don't have to support everything they say and do, just like they don't have to support everything we say and do. I don't like that. I know we're getting hate on our side because we won't call out church as a junkie or a racist. I'm sorry, unless I see receipts, I'm not calling anybody or labeling them. But
Exactly.
we've had a
Agreed,
few
Lori.
who keep moving the goalpost. Oh, it's, I saw this, but it's from Maryland. Oh, I saw this. See, there's proof you lied. Oh, that's a Marine. And there's never apologies. They're never going to. The goalpost's going to keep changing. So it's like this. They need, artists need reactors. Reactors don't need the artists because there's always going to be something you could react to, whether it's movies, it's people in the chat talking to you, songs. You don't need artist, period. If he's allowed, like Tim got labeled, oh, look how he mistreats women today. I'm sorry, their leader goes in and insults women all the time.
Yep.
So if they want to say Tim misspoke to Ashley because he told her to put a pacifier in, then they better look at their top dog who I've got receipts insults women all the time. If just because they don't like his music. I could prove everything he says about others is about him. I've got the receipts, but you know what? Who cares? A lot of reactors are changing and they're moving on. There is so much good music out there, people who are coming up,
I'm
the next generation. You know what? If this is their legacy that they want to go out on, let them go out on knowing more of they're nothing but hate filled drama starting liars. That's not what reacting's about. Let's react to the music, and you know what? Let the ones who want to be in this crap let them go.
Leave all the personal shit out of it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's always going to be, and a dick writer or somebody who's biased is somebody who is always defending somebody when somebody else disagrees. I don't see Tim on here every time they talk about Adam on a daily, him running to Adam's defense. But let one of us talk about church. Oh, they'll go live 6, 7 deep talking about those who talked about church. That's gatekeeping. That's somebody with church's hand up their ass.
Yeah, 100%,
So
Yep.
Lori.
everything that they say, they could look in the mirror. Those women saying, "Oh, men who attack women are shitty," but yet they've got men in their chat at the same time attacking women.
But you know they're never gonna look in the mirror, Lori. It's
Exactly.
never gonna
So
happen.
you know what? So why keep showing them? Because they deliberately are afraid to look in the mirror. Like they said Tim was rude to Ashley, but then as soon as he gets off, what do? They start turning. Now, I don't have nothing nice to say about Martin, but his girlfriend ain't online, but they sure trashed another woman who's not even on there to defend herself.
Yep.
They're hypocrites.
Yeah.
So, you know what?
You want to know? You want to know my opinion on it, Tim and Lori? I think you're trying to fight it too much instead of trying to lean into it more. If that makes sense.
Yeah. And I said, you know what? Instead of leaning into it or fighting it, let them be them. There are millions of
Well,
Exactly.
and
people
then that's
watching.
what. Yes, exactly. That's what I was trying to say. I guess I didn't
Yeah.
say it
And,
right, but
and
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I agree with Miss Laura. I agree. I do reactions myself. I've even moved on to other things. I'm doing Indian videos. I'm doing
You
Australian
got to.
videos.
Yeah.
I'm doing
Well,
anything. Music's worldwide, and
Yep.
as beef goes on and stuff, it's like she just said. It's other artists out there, man. Even the up and comers that are putting in the work and staying out this drama, they deserve the respect too. So
Exactly.
again, Muddy.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
waste.
Muddy, let me add
Listen.
on to that there's other genres even.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
not
Yes,
Well,
forget.
sir.
Let's not
and
forget that
that's
country rap is not the only genre out there.
right.
Amen.
And I
So
was just getting
many.
ready to say that too. Like
There's so many
YouTube, like
genres.
YouTube is so big. Listen, I'm from the weed community. All right. Now you would think a bunch of potheads would be, the most mellow, chill, cool dude. No, dude. It is the exact same bullshit. People doxing, people putting just
Bro,
racist shit. Just
I'm
it's
from the Call of
crazy.
Duty community, so you could have just yeah, it's the same thing over
It,
there.
it's in every
Call of
community, is
Duty
what I'm
is
getting
Exactly.
at.
So
Call of
we
Duty is
Oh,
need
dude,
to
it's
savage.
just,
horrible.
you know what? All you could do is hold yourself to standards. Everybody has their own moral code, and letting people drag you down and get out of your moral code so that they can feel better about themselves. You know what? Everything that is said. Oh, look. As soon as you guys point out the lies, he gets to play victim. And then you've got his cheerleaders that are they're never, all they do is talk about Adam every live, or Justin, or Hard Target. But yet, if you point out something, oh, look at you, you're biased, you're a snake, you're a piece of shit. But how are you a puppet if you're not going after everybody who talks about everybody that you like? But yet you talk about everybody who only one that you defend to the death. So it's not even worth it. But there are a lot of good people, guys. And to call Creek Squad Crack Squad, there, if you pay attention, there's about 20. There's only
Hmm.
about 20 in the whole community that give a bad name. We cannot label the whole community as something that it's not when there are so many good people that even come in
I
our chat.
agree.
Yep.
I talk to a lot of Creek Squad. There are a lot of good people that don't
Me.
like the drama themselves. They stay out of it. They've never said a bad word about us. And they said, if he was dissing Upchurch, you know what? Upchurch took the first shots at Tim. So Tim had every right to come back.
Well, and I think
All I
that's what
see
I
Tim
think.
doing is pointing out inconsistencies that Ryan speaks on. Are some of them wrong? Maybe. I don't know. But that's what I see Tim doing, is pointing out the inconsistencies of what he says.
I'll tell you a
Well,
good one. I would tell you a good one, and he's in our chat right now, is Slayback. That man, he always speaks facts. He doesn't let himself be mucked in the drama. We've got Inferno, Chlamydia, we've got Tattoo. I'm going to tell you, Leg Day, Seeper, Rusty Trucks. There are so many great ones that avoid the drama and look at both sides and handle it analytically and not emotionally. And that's what a lot of people got to stop doing. Let people do him.
What
Let him do him. Let others do him. Because you know what? There are so many of these artists that are staying out, that are trying to rise up, that got dragged in and then are pulling themselves back out. We've got to celebrate the artist, about the music. Let's stay on the music, and
Yes.
you know what?
Stay
Forget
out of the
this
personal
crap.
shit.
Yeah, and quit labeling a whole group of people
But
because
Lori,
because
Lori, I want to explain though. The me and Dougie, what we were saying was exactly what you were saying.
yeah,
There's Crack Squad, which is those 20 of people that you were talking about that give Creek Squad the band, and then there's Creek Squad, and then this is my personal opinion. Then there's Wreck, which is Raise Hell Eat Cornbread, which is
Yeah,
the
that's
OGs.
old
Those are
school.
the
Yeah, that's
originals.
the old
Those
school.
are the day
That's my bro
oneers.
TNT dad
You know
though.
what I mean?
He rocks that. He rocks that.
So
That's my dude.
Wreck is that top level. Then there's Creek Squad, and then there's Crack Squad. That's you know what I mean. I don't think that. So I just wanted to make that known, Lori.
yeah.
But
I just find it funny that
that wasn't the intention for that.
there were women in Will's chat today going at Tim for how he talked to women, and then turned around and were joining in with the men as they were talking about other women. They're hypocrites. And when they talk about people's age, I'm sorry, most of the women, I know what you look like. Most of you are fat, short, balding, have no fucking teeth.
Hey, now.
And let's be
I
real.
agree. I got bald. I'm
These
bald.
women, no, I'm talking about the women. The women are
I
telling that
know.
they're
You
women.
just said bald. It triggered me.
Right.
Shit,
I
she
know
was
a
being
lot
nice.
of those women use filters, they use makeup, but they had to dog Savannah. They want to talk about how they brought up churches. But let's be real. The very first people who went after wives are, well, let's put it this way. Savannah was attacked 2 years ago, and you know what? I like Just Trey's music, but he went after Adam's wife on his very first diss track when Church re-brought
Yes,
the drama to Adam. So they've attacked, and then all of a sudden they get to pull out. But yet, as soon as Tim jumped off the panel and accused of being a piece of shit for attacking Ashley by saying a pacifier, oh, they went right in on Martin's woman.
Man, people are so
Yeah, they will.
goddamn sensitive. It's sickening.
Yeah. So you know what? It's just better. You know what? If some can't handle the criticism, move on. But there are a lot of good people, and that's all I wanted to say is we got to quit labeling people. And if you don't see somebody doing drugs, you can't call them a junkie. If you
Wait,
don't see them
No.
come out and say something racist, don't call them a racist. Sus, they can be sus, yes, but you just should
Stand
just
on your
actually label
morals, people.
So, all right,
Your
you guys have a
husband,
great
your
night.
husband was
People lose their
your-
morals when it comes to online, honestly.
But you know
Dude,
what?
it's insane.
But you know what? I've been said this on my stream. If you don't like someone, what's so hard of not clicking on their content? Don't support them then.
Facts.
If you
Keep
don't
moving
like
on.
their
Keep
content,
moving on.
don't click on their videos. Don't give a comment. Don't do anything. Because at the end of the day, you clicking on that video is just giving them support anyway. So keep
But-
on fucking clicking.
Before I forget, Miss Lori, your husband was the first one I've ever heard in this whole internet stuff, and I can't keep up with the way that everybody does every day. He was the first one that said, "Till you see that man doing drugs, quit saying he's doing drugs and putting it in your verses, your videos, or whatever, or on your comments or whatever. Till you see him doing drugs, quit it." And that's what I was trying to say, and I was holding back. But the same thing is what he's been doing. Triple T is showed the man both sides. He's like, "Hey man, I rock your music. What you doing now ain't what I'm like the best, but that's a reactor. That's a reactor giving a reaction." I agree. Upchurch's music ain't like it was back in the day, and I'm just starting to hit on the shit. You know what I mean? But my thing is to be honest about it. Being honest is, if honesty kills, then this whole YouTube thing's messed up. You know, if not being able to say your opinion because you feel that way hurts, then this whole thing ain't built on what it should be.
Hey, yo,
Do
Muddy.
you.
Muddy. Muddy, to add on to that, though, that's with any artist. I don't give a fuck what artist you could name some of the greatest out there. You know what? They have the great albums, and then they have the albums that really weren't shit. And then they come out with a great album, and then sometimes there's another album that flops.
And they call it fill-in songs. Fill-in songs.
You know what I mean? Like it does fucking happen, and it's not saying that you're less of a fan to call it out or hating or anything like that. If you don't like something, that's what I don't understand. So many people, we grew up on watching South Park, Simpsons, Family Guy. How the fuck are we so offended, y'all? Like, what the fuck?
I walked in, my dad was watching South Park today. I was watching South Park today.
What all this whole conversation comes down to is that they are being a hypocrite for telling you to stop shit stirring, to stop saying his name. It's total hypocrisy. And like I said, I have no problem with any of these guys. I fucking 12 points, fucking hilarious. You know, Uncle Will, whatever. But and gotcha, man, dude. That dude is one funny motherfucker.
Hell yeah,
That's hilarious.
And you can't like respect how he does shit. And he's been doing it the same way for 3 or 4 years, whatever it's been. And I don't know. Sam, I just hate to see you change your channel because of what some other people say. I hate that.
To me,
you know, I don't come up on panel very often over here, dude. And
to me, I would tell TripleT, go harder, man, because
dude, that's how I am. I'm leaning into it, dude.
They listening. So evidently you hit a nerve
because they're not going to stop, dude. You know it, Tim. You know they're not going to stop, and I know that's your point. You want to see what the fuck they're going to do. I get it. But at the same time, dude, you're giving them a win in their head for fucking telling you to stop mentioning his name.
But Nuggy, you also like to go on that. You're also kind of giving them what they want. You're giving them the power 100%. Of the field. That you know at the end result they're still going to talk about you. So you're just giving them the power to just keep talking about you while you just look like the bitch in their eyes by shutting up. If that makes sense.
We told him to shut up, and he did.
Right, exactly.
Come on, man.
Exactly, Nuggy. That's exactly my point. And you know that's
Tim. I respect you either way. Whatever you do, you know that I respect you either way. I just wanted to put my 2 cents in.
I ain't gonna lie. That's how I left True Crime, and guess what? I'm getting bigger than most of the people I was hanging out with, and I've done better. So they can sit there and say that they got me to leave, but guess what, motherfucker? I'm doing better than you.
Hey, at the same, you know what? This is the greatest thing about being a content creator. Content can be anything that you make it.
Yeah.
As long as you have a creative bone in your body, you got it.
I agree.
Somebody will watch it.
And I don't mean to cut off your guys' riffing too much, but before I forget, I kind of wanted to introduce myself briefly because some people might have seen me in chat. Wisco Madman. Not saying that to promo myself on T's channel or anything. I'm just kind of prefacing to make a point here. Shit. I don't like promoting myself. If other people want to support, great, but I don't do that. So anyway, Wisco Madman, another reactor if you didn't know. The people that do know of me probably think of me as Creek Squad or whatever. Honestly, yes, I've followed Ryan since damn near the beginning. So kind of like you guys were saying with TNT Dad. I'm here also as a mod. I was actually quite surprised when T did that. Appreciate you, Tim. But yeah, I don't agree with everything he says, and I'm not here to debate any of that. But if you haven't noticed me in the comments, I will make an opinion statement or something like that. But I won't sit there and argue with him or hate on or troll a bunch of people in the fucking chat or any of that kind of stuff. I try to keep that shit to a minimum, keep the drama to a minimum. I'm not saying I stay out of all the drama. I try to, but I don't. As far as diss tracks and everything else, I'm going to state my opinion and shit. When it comes to telling T to do something or not do something, because I kind of missed the intro of this live, guys, so I don't know 100% what was said. But as far as what you do with your channel, I strongly stand on this. Do whatever you want. As long as you are not going out and doing like blatantly evil shit.
Causing harm
do whatever
to other
you want.
people.
That's what his whole thing used to be.
I don't really want to specify necessarily, but yeah, as long as you aren't like truly spreading hate and evil in your heart, dude, and you're just stating your fucking opinion, state your fucking opinion, dude.
I feel you, brother.
I'll say this: it will always be fuck Johnny Gobble and fuck Captain Kirk.
Hey, I'm on that team
hey,
too,
you know I jumped in on the Johnny Gobble shit.
I ride with Johnny. Y'all can love,
I
y'all can
was,
hate Muddy
I
all
was,
you want, man. I ride with Johnny.
I
Johnny's
don't give a
cool
fuck.
with me.
Look, I don't hate another man for liking another man I don't like. I'm sorry.
But
Hey
the whole
man,
point of
That's
me
cool.
coming
That's
up,
cool, and I understand. That's the whole point of this whole thing. You know,
yeah,
I rock
Exactly,
with him.
dude.
He didn't do shit wrong to me. I hate that he did it to
No,
y'all. I hate that he did it to
yeah,
y'all, but he never did nothing wrong to me. You know, so
yeah,
right.
I got
Give
no
it
reason.
time. Give it time.
No,
and
because I
that's
don't ride
why,
that way. I ain't in a lot of panels. I trust you. I trust what me and TNT do. Y'all are the ones you see me on Menace. You see me on Menace. That's it. I know who to be around. I got married. You know, I got respect for him. The dude's crazy, funny, and cut up and have a good time, man. He does some fucked up things. I'll admit it. He knows he does some fucked up things. He also apologizes for that shit, man. So,
Yeah, but how many times can you apologize for the same type of shit, dude?
but at the same time, when you like Triple T
we're
tonight
all
doing
human,
this,
man.
it's only so far you can get pushed before you fire back. You know what I mean?
No, and I get that. Trust me, he takes a lot of shit. I get it,
Yeah,
but dude, I'm not even gonna
some
get
of the
started on
yo,
that.
some of that,
I had to
some
defend
of that.
Triple T over there the other day because
Look,
he's like,
I rock with
he's
everybody. I
saying,
just met y'all,
yeah,
but I rock with everybody. I don't give
he
a
was saying
damn.
that Triple T's lying on him and all this shit. And I'm like, dude, I haven't heard Triple T say one thing that was an actual lie that didn't come out of your mouth already. Like,
yeah,
all
that
he's
that
doing
kind of
is repeating what your dumbass says.
stuff, as far as um people saying, why don't you defend her? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? It's like, dude, that's part of me staying out of the drama. I
Yeah,
try to back up to an extent. I'll call out a few things that I just can't hold back, but I try to step back
I
and let
get it.
people state their opinions.
Yeah, I'm all about that, dude. Like, for
I'll
them to tell you to not say his name again is
mhm.
like, what the fuck, dude? Come on, what? Stop it.
Triple T, can I get a check the weather?
Dude, I don't talk to a couple people that you would think I would be friends with now because I see them as gatekeeping,
Yeah,
even gatekeeping
I
to
could
me.
see that. I could see
When
that.
I'm like, because I try to get along with both sides of things, even though, I
Yeah,
haven't
they
really
think
checked
you're
out too
fence
much with
sitting.
ACAL since, but I try to be, and just in time. There's been things I disagreed with him,
All right.
but I
Well,
still
it's
don't
just like
have a
a
fucking
cow, dude.
problem with him. I still talk to him.
I like
Shit,
a
I was
cow's
fucking
fucking
riffing
rap.
with him in the chat here.
Right. I like a cow's rap. Do I like his country? No. And I'm sure he's a he gets mad sometimes, but I don't think he's going to get mad because I don't like his country. Who the fuck am I? Like, who cares?
I
You
said
know
a
what I
hundred
mean?
times. I said 100 times. A cow can't do country, and Struggle Dennis can't sing. I'm just gonna call it.
Dude, that's facts.
He
I
can't
mean,
sing.
Yeah,
for
no,
me anyway.
He
You
can
know
rap
what I
his
mean?
ass
Some
off, but he
other
can't
people
sing.
might like it.
facts.
You know, and
The name
it,
don't give you the right of way.
100%.
I,
I mean, I will say though, when he did Fafo with what is that, Brian Martin? Is that who it was? The fuck around find out song.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He did
you're
that.
right.
That dude. That was a banger though.
He can lay a hook. He can lay a hook and ride with it, but to sing a whole
But the
song,
singing, no, no.
a whole song. I'm just being honest. He a big old dude, man. He eat my coon ass up. You know what I mean? But I'm just telling you dead up front, bro. I ain't vibing it. I said a million
it's,
times.
I'm an Upchurch fan, and I heard Adam saying something about having somebody come out to his house or something and work out and all that. Dude, I would do that shit.
Hell
I'm a
no.
big I'm a big motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like
I can see. I can
well,
see.
I'm in the I'm 6'3", fucking. I
Yeah,
was
you better.
362. Now I just lost 66 pounds on it and still
Congrats,
counting.
bro.
So
Congratulations.
Congrats.
I'm
Fuck yeah,
Congrats.
congrats.
yeah. So I'm under 300 now, thank God. But yeah, dude, like just because people don't like Ryan, don't mean I gotta hate that person. Like it's just crazy to me, dude. Like it's
No. Yeah.
insane to me. I say watch back and watch this shit, dude, and it's fucking comical at best. Like, and it's just man. When I seen this when you came on here, T, and I was like, oh my god, no, don't do this.
Cuz said he's 6 foot something and He look like Dino in the Flintstone. He about to bust out that damn ceiling. Sit down,
Here we go.
cuz.
Here we go with Buddy.
Don't mess your roof up.
Buddy's
Oh, shit.
Buddy's a funny motherfucker. I'll tell you what.
Bro, I was waiting for it though. Buddy's been behaving himself right so far, so I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
Come on, no, I won't get no trouble.
But
And
yeah,
now
T,
I'm probably gonna have fucking Freak Squad at my channel now. Dude, I don't.
Oh, I guarantee you, I'm
comments
gonna have
mean
people
nothing to
flipping
me.
the fuck out because I came up here.
Hey, like I said,
Come over and
guarantee
smoke a
it.
joint with me. You'll think different of me. I promise.
I can't. I truck drive, but damn it, when I retire, shit, I'm teaching Chong and them motherfuckers.
No, you
Hey,
won't.
Maybe they'll call me a fence sitter again.
I said the same thing when I retired from the Army, and I did it one time. That shit is way stronger than it was 30 years ago.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
100%.
I don't give a
Marijuana
shit.
today is like fucking cocaine.
Oh, weed, yeah.
Oh yeah, it is definitely.
Never mind.
Yeah, I wouldn't go that far, but
Fucking 70s, 80s, 90s% now.
so when you start smoking, there's a period that it's like
Listen.
anything, you got to get used to it.
My
Right.
wife peer pressured me in front of my 16-year-old daughter to do it.
Oh.
Oh, I would have paid to see it.
And listen, I got so fucking.
Hey,
I got
I
so
applaud
fucking-
Lori for that.
Hold on, I got so fucking paranoid. I thought the cops were
Yep.
coming in, and I locked myself in this room right here where I'm at right now for 2 hours, thinking that I was going to jail because I ambulance drove by my fucking house.
He's over here. The fuzz is outside the door.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
outside
I
in
would,
my back. I'm in my backyard with fucking Lysol and Febreze.
Oh,
spraying
no.
the fucking air.
Hey, don't
Oh my
don't
God, I
ever
would've
let
paid to
T
see
hit the
this.
fucking
Marijuana
rosin
today
infused joint.
is 100 times
Facts.
stronger than it was 30 years ago. Fuck
I
yeah.
agree. I agree.
T hits a rosin infused joint, he might not fucking come back to earth.
That rapper weed, you don't want to fuck with it.
Bubba say he's spraying his
Oh,
backyard
fuck
with
that rapper weed.
Febreze.
I grow better weed than rapper weed.
Moon rocks,
I grow
whatever
the
the
shit.
fuck it is. That shit fucking no. That shit'll put you on cloud of 89.
All
Yes,
right,
it
then,
will.
hell with it. I ain't smoking weed then. Hell with it.
I'll stick to my Mountain Dew.
So yeah, dude, I say stand on it, just like everybody else is saying. That doesn't necessarily mean what they're gonna try to twist and say that I
What up,
agree
Big
with
Six?
you, but stand on what your opinion is.
If y'all have been looking at the screen this whole time you've been talking, I've been putting a certain person's comment up on
I
the.
seen it. You left it up there.
Oh,
for a
I
while.
seen it. I seen it. Yeah, I seen
It's
it.
your show. It's your show.
I know. Like I said, I know what you're trying to do, and I get it. But at the same time, oh man, it's a fine line there. It's like you're giving it to them, but you know what I mean. And it's like, fuck. I want you. I guess more or less, I wanted you to think about it before you just made your decision. That was. Because I'm gonna respect you and still fucking support you regardless. I don't, you know what I mean? Like that has no bearer on anything.
My point of it was, I get what you're doing, but my point was, you already know the long route is. Yes,
he wants to let that play out.
We know that. Oh, at least I could say I know you could go without saying Ryan's name very easily, right? We already know this. This is but them keeping your name out their mouth, that's not going to happen. that shit will be talked about tomorrow, tonight.
Yeah. Next time you got somebody on panel, Adam, Justin, any of them, it's coming right back. And Tim knows that.
They're not going to do this competition with you. They're just going to keep doing their thing. So I mean, yeah, you can prove a point with it. I get that, but at the end of the day, if they're not going to look at the point that you're making, did you really make it?
Yeah.
Good point. I get what you're saying, though.
Here's something else I'll put out to you. I don't know if y'all
I
have
will
heard.
make a point, because if I own up my part and they don't, then there goes their credibility. And anybody who listens to them, well.
But they gonna do their thing. I'm gonna let the other guy talk, but I was gonna agree with Scott.
You think of the light and washer?
Huh?
That's my name is the Light Watcher. If you were talking about me.
Yeah, the Light Watcher. Because usually he has the names up there, whatever. But I apologize. But
No, you're good.
my thing is that if you don't stand on your ground, then they're gonna eat you up anyway. And I hate to say this again. But it's just like being Johnny Goble or Triple T. They make their money off your name. Y'all are the Nikes of the YouTube. So you know what I mean? Just own your name and do your thing, you know. Michael Jordan still played basketball when his shoes was selling.
So I don't know if y'all listen to Joe Rogan at all or came across this statement that he's made, but the way he talks about like Instagram or Twitter or whatever, mainly like Instagram, he says he'll post a picture and ghost. He gets off the fucking app.
Post and ghost.
Don't read the comments. Don't read. Now, I do read comments. I do reply from time to time, but I'm doing my best to not entertain the bullshit. That's the way I see it.
See me, I'm horrible. I don't do that. I entertain the bullshit on my channel. If you come in trolling,
yeah.
I'm just gonna troll right back. I'm gonna fuck with. I'm gonna give you that.
Oh, I troll all the time. I'm not gonna say I'm innocent to that.
You got me a time or two.
I gotta give them the 30 seconds of fame and kind of play with it because it's easy content. It's easy content. At the end of the day,
I always like to ask little questions to make them walk themselves into their own corner.
Well, just for a little bit of what my channel, not this channel that I'm on, like the Nuggy channel, but I have another channel. It's Plant Killer Reviews, and yeah, we review plants and shit. But mainly, what we do is we point out all the fucked up shit people do in the community.
Right.
We point it out to people, and to make it be known. You know what I mean? And I don't know where I was going with that, but. Just
as far as the drama and responding to the comments and shit. Yeah.
Dude, I know. I just put one out. Who fucking knows where I was going with that? Jesus. Don't smoke weed. I'm
hey,
joking.
I do that shit sober as fuck. It's called ADHD.
Yeah.
Wish I could.
We'll smoke it for you.
Well,
buddy.
just like an elderly gentleman in Florida was live one night when I had Adam Calhoun up here and I was interviewing him. Somebody came over when he said to open the panel up. He wanted people to come up, basically the haters come up and talk to him. Somebody put in the chat, Seaford do it for Wade. He goes back and says, oh, they're so mad because we're celebrating Wade's birthday or whatever they were doing for Wade. First of all, I had the utmost respect for Wade. Wade was always respectful to me and my wife. We considered him a friend. We talked to him on a regular basis. And we miss him. But for him to go over there and say that this community was hating on Wade is the most fucking ridiculous thing that anyone could ever fucking say.
Yeah, I can't see.
I agree with Nugget. No matter what you do, they're gonna try to.
They're gonna twist it, man. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm trying to get. That's what YouTube does, and it's not just this community do it. They will twist your words. They'll put clips out, and they won't put the whole context out. But they'll put clips out just to make you sound stupid or look like a certain way. You know what I mean? And dude, you got to lean into it. You know what I mean? Until it comes to like your family. So I'm one family, kids, and racist. That is off limits. That's me. That's my morals. Like I said,
the way I see it.
My line isn't your line. So,
and I'm not saying everybody I'm a fan of has followed that rule, but that's
that's my lines. You know what I mean? And I know other people's lines are different than mine. You know what I mean? And I have to respect
the wife or the girlfriend's big for me because like that's fighting words.
I get in trouble all the time for hollering, I'm a coon-ass, baby. But that's who
mind you, I don't fight at all. Like if you make me want to fight, you're doing something bad.
That's my life. That's my
Hey.
life. That's what we do.
Hey, to go
Yeah.
to what this comment is, Rick Nubik. I can't even call. You can't even really call this shit a beef because let's go previous in hip hop. When there was real beef in hip hop, people were getting shot. Motherfuckers were going up to
Yeah.
people's concerts and shooting up the stage type shit. That was real beef. This is just kind of diss tracks going back and forth. Like this
I
is
Yo,
agree with Rich fucking
so
100%.
when you said that beef thing about the 90s and shit, so that's where I was going with talking on somebody's girlfriend or wife, family. You know,
yeah.
that's you'll make this shit 90s real quick.
Well, again,
Oh,
it's a diss track, dude. There's no fucking rules.
Right.
Period.
well, that's true. In hip hop, there shouldn't be any
I
There's
rules.
no rules.
agree,
Again,
but
Context first.
my
it
line
still
isn't
have your
your
own
line.
morals.
No, again, where are your morals? That's you don't know what the other person's morals are.
Yeah,
Look,
Just
yeah.
look.
I
you
feel you.
can only
I feel
follow
you.
your
But I'm also
morals.
not online crying about it either. So
But
there's that.
Nuggie, you also
Yeah,
got to put that in perspective. Hip hop was started by a lot of like, especially rap. Rap culture was gangster rap. If you
Yep.
gangster, you don't really have the best fucking morals. You're gonna go at whatever
Nah.
exactly,
to,
dude.
Why do
to
you think
kill your
people
Exactly.
died?
competition. So at the end of the day, that's what that was. You know what I
What the
mean?
fuck?
Yeah.
That's why I said you
Yeah.
can only fucking
I,
stand on your own morals. You can't stand on somebody else's morals, dude.
I'm
Like
just
it just don't work that way.
I'm just a
I
big
feel
fan
you.
of, and me, I'm just a big fan. Like my whole hip hop experience is old school rap. I like the old school vibes, the '80s, the '90s, the '70s rap style shit, like the Beastie Boys and
bring
NWA.
that scratching back. Bring that scratching
Right,
back.
bro. Come on, bro. You already know. Like that shit was fire as fuck. Like we need some of the old school vibes back and bring this shit right back where it was supposed to be. Because some of this music now coming out is kind of repetitive. We need
So
new shit to
as much as they want to admit it, it's damn near sounding AI anyway. You know,
yeah.
Hmm.
somebody will come up with one beat and 5 motherfuckers gonna rock it. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't stand that, dude. I
Yo,
hate hearing the same beat somewhere else. I hate that.
what happened to ciphers though?
Oh,
bring
bro,
them
I
I
back.
know.
love that
Bring them
Those
shit.
were
back.
fucking
Like
Bro,
especially
I
when
badass.
Yellow made
love
his own.
bro, I loved when motherfuckers came out with ciphers, man. Them shits were
Dude,
fire as
Better than
fuck.
Yo,
this.
when
what was
M
that
did that
Better than
shit and
about
this.
then
4
Yella
years
had a
ago?
cipher.
About 4 years ago, the ciphers were a
Bro,
thing, dude,
yeah,
and they
bro.
Hey,
were
Triple T,
all over the
Triple
place.
T, Triple T, you good at it. You good at it. I know Gotcha Man's good at it. Mix all these people together, man, in the cipher. I know y'all can do that shit. I know y'all
Yeah,
can do
fuck
that
it.
shit.
That ain't a bad
I mean,
idea,
there's only
though,
a
for
couple
real.
hundred of those kind of creators out there, though. But yeah, that'd be dope.
Jericho Stone dropped it in his country rap kings or whatever. He
Could make a
named
diss
everybody.
cipher.
Yeah, because what it is, and it's sad to say this. The artists are spending so much time in hate and all this craziness. AI is eating this shit up now. I can't even. I got to know who you sending me to do a reaction to is real or not. It used to not be like that. I see you in the band. I see you and your crew. I see, this shit, man. Is time's flying by, flying by.
Well,
Right.
the disses, I think, bring in like probably quick money. You know what I mean? Because the views pile up. They
Yeah.
fucking become,
Hey,
I'm
Oh,
gonna tell.
drama
you know what
sells,
I
dude.
mean?
Drama sells.
It does, dude. They know what
Well,
they're doing. I
well,
mean,
kind of Wisco said it best because when we talked to Hard Talk, he said the same thing. He said, "Bring people back to us, to what we got now."
hey,
You know what I mean?
can I just say though, if we talk about this, is like Kendrick Lamar doing the Super Bowl, doing the
that
Oh,
shit was
bro, that was
cringy, dude. I'm
cold.
sorry.
From what I
bro,
I
heard,
thought
that
it
shit
was
was cold.
I thought it was
bringing his
cringy,
act.
dude. I didn't like it at all.
It was
I
the
lo-
biggest diss track and trolling
ever
Yeah,
on the
In
it
biggest
history.
was.
stage.
It
Yeah.
was a lot of
worldwide level.
subliminals.
Yeah,
Oh
It was
yeah.
a
Yeah.
big lot of
But
subliminals,
He
dude.
basically called
I mean,
Drake
it's
a
the
That
pedo.
biggest
part
event
of
of
it
the
was
year.
cool, but I don't know. I just didn't
but
like it.
like the beginning had the controller of a PlayStation, which represents
Yeah.
Sony, which is Drake's record label. Dude, there was so much subliminals and everything that went on. Like, dude, I loved it. I think
To
that
be
was
fair, there's
There's
only
a,
about
there's
three.
king
actually
level diss. You can't come back from
But to
that.
be fair, he should have not been able to do the halftime show. It should have been Lil Wayne because Lil Wayne's from New
Yes.
Orleans, and Jay Z's
amen.
been
Yep.
blackballing him for years
Yep.
That's why you've never seen Lil Wayne perform in a halftime show at the Super Bowl.
And I'm gonna say this right
Damn,
now.
Jay Z's got
Wayne,
that strong a hold on NFL. That's fucking
yeah,
nuts.
Jay Z's got some.
I mean, I know he's big, but I wouldn't. Fuck. I can't believe he's blackballing Wayne. Like, damn.
He got
Lil
them
Wayne-
The
suits.
organization that he
suits.
belongs to, they're the ones who pick the halftime performers.
Oh, I got you.
He got them
I got
suits. He got them suits.
I don't know shit about it, but I got you. That's fucked up, dude.
Lil Wayne is a better rapper than Jay Z. I'll say that.
Facts.
They said that's
Jay
why his
Z's
wife
pretty
won them
good,
awards.
but Wayne's
I like
better.
Lil Wayne better. I like Wayne
Yeah,
better.
Wayne's
They
better.
said that's why Beyonce won them awards for their country album.
Yeah, that shit was.
I'm not
chaos.
gonna lie.
Singer,
I was a fan of Wayne coming up, you know, middle school, high school, college, all that shit. Like, I was rocking the fuck out of that shit, like party style, all that kind of stuff. But now looking back at all the shit I was rocking out to, because I wasn't nearly as in depth into the music, I just liked listening. Dude, his lyricism is nuts. The way he twists
I'll be
shit, I don't
honest,
think he
I
gets
don't-
enough credit for that.
I don't even listen to mainstream music at all anymore. At all.
I don't
listen
much,
at
no.
all.
At all. I don't like
I
it.
just listen to
All the
Spotify.
new shit, I do not like it
No.
at all.
No.
It all sounds the same, even with country. All the country is
Yeah.
the same shit. And I used to be a
Ooh,
huge country
yeah.
fan.
No, Kevin. Country's coming
yeah.
back. Hold on, I'm tell you. Switch to YouTube
Brandon
music.
Gilbert now. Brandon Gilbert's country.
There's a couple. Now, there's a couple. There is. There's a few that I like.
I ain't gonna lie, the
I
Kane
don't-
Brown shit kind of pissed me off too, because I used to love Kane Brown.
I listen to.
That's another story that, like, who cares?
I listen
Like,
to a
what
lot.
the fuck?
I don't know why they made it so big or why he had
I
to
don't-
do a big fuck you on national television.
I do a lot of listening to like cover bands and cover artists. That's where I like to, because then it's a lot of like, especially like they're not actual like pro musicians. These people are just
Yeah,
A
yeah.
lot of them are just
Dude, I like watching all the up and comers. I like seeing more of the story of their life.
yeah.
Like that's a
My
big reason why I
playlist-
like these dudes.
My playlist on YouTube is probably about 270 songs right now, and it's all country rap, every bit of it.
I think
Yeah.
I have well
the-
over
the-
15,000.
My
They're
playlist,
like-
my
they're
playlist,
like
is
what-
way
they're like what-
popular. What up?
You got to check out Lilac. Lilac. You like cover bands? They got so many cover songs.
I've
on the way up.
actually heard them.
They kick ass, and that's a
Yeah.
family
You
band.
finally
Like the
looked them up,
Partridge.
buddy?
I've looked at them.
Buddy, you finally looked them up?
Sir,
You finally looked them up?
I finally looked them up.
Yeah, because I told you about Lil Yak when I was over there with you and TNT a couple weeks ago.
I got shirts like almost 2 years old. From
Okay.
Have
no,
y'all?
I appreciate it, but no, that ain't no disrespect. But I've been rocking with them for a minute. You can check my catalog on my YouTube. To be honest, you know.
All right.
If you ever listen to
But
Voice
they
Play,
do rock. Triple T. They do rock. No,
Oh, yeah. I've done a lot of reactions on them.
on Voice Play,
No,
That's,
Lilac.
that's that one you.
Voice,
That's that
you
one
talking
you got
about
all
Indonesia,
kinds of views
the
from
Indonesia
it.
band?
Yeah,
Voice Play from Indonesia?
Voice Play is no. Voice Play is an acapella band, and it has the bass singer.
Oh, yeah. I've done them too.
G. They're fucking amazing. Love them.
yeah. I remember when you did that.
Home
Tim.
Free.
You got-
Humphrey.
All of
Humphrey dropped Austin. He's doing his own thing now.
Home Free. One of the singers in Home Free's got the same name as me. Tim Faust.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he drops that.
How the fuck they got the same last name? That's a unique last name.
But his is spelled different. He's
Gotcha.
a fake Faust.
I know.
Oh hell!
I know,
Oh hell!
I know of a copyright-free band that do
Yeah,
music.
it was Justin.
It's never
What up,
tell.
Justin?
They do a little bit.
Tell
of
your mom and
music,
dad to get your tickets at redneckrave.com.
Hey, let's go!
I'd be trolling in chat
Dude.
going www.redneckrave.com.
That roast of Ryan, that song
dude.
was
Oh yeah.
fucking hilarious, dude.
Fucking
Well,
fire.
Again, I'm an Upchurch fan. I can fucking put this shit aside. You know what I mean?
Hey,
That was a fucking good ass troll, dude.
Hey, you have to do it. You got to do it one time, Tim.
Fucking
Queer.
Come on.
Fucking queer. HB.
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't been able to check out most of these disses because I've been so busy at work. But when I finally
Oh,
do,
dude, you missed some good Simple Man. That's
Yeah,
my
I'm
number
talking
one.
Oh,
about.
I
Simple
caught
I'm
bits
Man.
and
talking.
pieces for sure, but
I'm
yeah.
Simple
talking
Man.
about.
Probably Merkley's and Hard Target.
Savannah Dexter's. Bravo
Yeah, I'm
Gators.
gonna
He
have to
get
make a whole
it. He
fucking
get
list,
it
and I'm just
all
gonna
too,
binge
though.
do it.
Yeah,
I'll do it like an album
that would be
review.
my top. That would be the top three
Yeah.
for
Yeah, I
me. You
saw
know what I
Merc
mean?
did it, and
Simple
I was like,
Man was
bro, what
fucking.
the fuck?
Simple Man's
I,
delivery in that diss track was just fucking.
damn, dude.
Hey, I agree with you, Slayback. Second Chance is dope as fuck. He can rap and he can sing country.
Sing his ass off. Sing
Bro,
his
So,
ass
For
off.
sure.
Facts, Muddy.
I was checking out what was it Rashad? 'Cause
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna run up my live tonight with him, but he's got a deal now. So I was like, shit, I can't play his music. I get kicked.
Yeah.
That's another one, man. Rashad's another one.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday.
See, it's too many artists to be pissed off in this
yeah,
shit all the time. You know what
exactly, dude. Let that shit roll off your shoulder and move on.
I mean? I'm gonna tell you this.
Just
I'm gonna tell you
That's
it was
fucked up.
it was a couple things, man, that hit me a while ago too. I'm going back to these Meemaw sayings when you grew up was everything like church is being calm, crazy, and all. And I ain't no disrespect, but at the same time, it reminds me of this: a duck on water. A duck on water look pretty when you ride by, but them feet are kicking like a motherfucker up under that water. You know what I mean?
Right.
They kicking like a motherfucker up
You
under
know,
the water.
Yo,
So
what?
Love
One
was.
last thought I want to say on the people that are so focused on the drama from either side. Like, think about this too. Besides, like, just doing coverage like T would do or like I would do. If you're so focused on the drama and literally like every single live, every single video, every single comment, every single live chat, what have you done? You've made your entire life
Good
about it,
job.
right?
Good job.
So
then I
so
can't.
why don't you go ahead and make something of your life instead of focusing on bullshit, bro?
Go
Do
outside,
something good with your life.
Go outside, touch some grass or snow. It'll be all right.
For real, man. Get the fuck
Grass,
off the
not
internet
snow.
for a minute.
Grass, not snow.
Oh shit, I'm sitting on snow right now, damn near.
Hey, can I just say, check the weather real quick?
Why is everybody saying that? I'm so out of the loop with that shit.
Oh my God, you don't know what that is?
No, I ain't been able to
So
keep up with it enough because I can't
Video
watch a
on it.
lot of shit if I got to do reactions to it. You know.
So,
okay,
Wisco,
well,
man, you said you never heard a roast of Ryan Upchurch?
You gonna?
I'm going to play it for you. And then we're
All
going to tell
right,
you
fine.
about.
I'll do a review instead of a reaction, I guess.
Then we'll tell you. Well, you can do it on the video. I'm just playing the song.
Oh, and before we get into this, T, I just want to make one more point here. If you didn't already know, I think Lori pretty well knows because I knew of her before I knew of you. But yeah, dude, no matter what I say in chat as far as disagreeing or any of that kind of shit, like it ain't no hate or nothing. It's
I
just
don't give a fuck what
opinions
people say
going
in the
back and
chat.
forth. Yeah, no, I got it. I just don't want you to think like
Tim don't
I'm
care
playing
about
hater
the
shit.
hate. He cares about the disrespectful shit.
Yeah, but
If
and
you're
that's the
talking
same
weird
thing.
shit
Like
about
that's the other thing
kids,
with
if you're saying weird
the
shit
other.
about kids or doxing or fucking
Yeah,
racist shit, then that's the only thing I care about.
yeah,
Yep.
but that's the other thing too. Like regardless of what you're doing on the internet and what you say and all that kind of stuff, like, and this goes for AD or you or any other vet. I respect the hell out of vets, and I don't want anything I say to, be otherwise. And that's not ass kissing. That's just I respect the hell out of vets, dude.
Appreciate it. What up, Big Buzz?
So, all right, go ahead.
Potatoes, tomatoes, I grow my own tobacco. Cheesy, believe it, you know I am the cracker. What up, Ken? What up, Skin? Should I drop that K again? What up, Ken? What up, Skin? Should I drop that K again? Well, that was 6 Ks. I've been up about 6 days, nose running, but I don't take no sick days. Bitch made, switch lane, switch blade, which way? OSHA with the fine. I bet I fucking get paid. Let me drop that motherfucking beat right there, Weebus. Listen up.
Weavis.
Just a troll under a bridge telling fibs. You're talking shit to Taman, might get kicked in the ribs, silly squid. Games. Your lame's my brain's insane. I'm high airplane, Delta, Skelta, hamburger helper. Talking reckless, I might snatch your necklace, chop your head off, get it, leave you headless. Bah! Now do I need to explain it? Maybe rearrange it, take a selfie, snap it, save it, caption the motherfucking greatest. I'm a skyscraper, you're all haters. You're basic, I'm 23 flavors. Dr. Pepper. Bars! This ain't no
Dr.
sneak dish,
Pepper.
but in my sink is my dirty dish is. Tell 'em! I wrote this when I was sleeping, not when I was up all night. Didn't even have to say that, but you knew what I was thinking. Honest Abe Lincoln, praying hands deacon. All my kids seeming, sidestepping Willie, beaming. I'm an animal, cannibal, no Gogurt, but I'm a Dannibal. I'm polished, Lysol, headache, Tylenol. You ain't it at all. That's the great poupon, Harry Potter magic wand. When
God
Guardia
damn it,
Leviosa,
Justin.
I put the toaster strudel in the toaster. Spaghetti. Thinking about food now, or maybe a milk cow, but only if it's chocolate. Riding in the car, never getting car sick. That's bullshit. I'm doing hip, you're doing hop. I'm doing flip, you're doing flop. I'm doing this, you're doing not. I'm doing go, you're doing stop. Stop it! Retire, ceasefire, washing machine, clothes dryer, Jim Carrey, liar, liar, baseball umpire. Boom! You're out. You're out of here. No clout. Not nothing. Wrong lane, wrong route. Big tree, little sprout. I mean Littlefoot, land before time, land before rhymes. Who the fuck am I? Who the fuck is Justin Time? Who the fuck is it? Drop the beat. Tomato soup, grilled cheese. Top to him. Sorry, geez, I had to sneeze. Big truck, fat fuck, rubber duck, nunchucks, ninja turtle, blue, red, orange, purple. Caught 'em all. Squirtle. Fucking caught 'em. Glass dish, my ass you can kiss. Take the D out this, and that's where you sit. Get it? I get it. ISS, in school suspension. Come here, skin, and I'll teach you a lesson. When you go out to eat and you order a salad, you only use Italian dressing. Tell 'em! But that's not American. No. And I'm not arrogant. I'm just sitting on my porch eating pears again. America! Hocus pocus. Black flame candle, you couldn't hold me with a handle. You're just a fruit tray sample. I'm cunning and a ham. Randall. Bars! Lyric, spiritual, miracle.
Bars!
Whip it. Adorable. Historical, oracle. Whip it. Shit. Whip it. Peter Piper picked a peck of pale peckers. Dick. Penis. Evil villains. Aladdin, Jafar. Holocaust, Nazis, swastikas, guitar. Ba 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 ba. I'm loving it. Yeah. Psych, salad bar. Bars. Big Mac, big scrap, big click, big crack. Gordo Loco,
Oh,
big
fuck, that
snack.
almost came out on
Think
those.
fast, eat slow, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Touch 'em! Tropic thunder, frozen tundra, never stutter. What the fuck's a young gunner? It's time to feast. What's some Playboy yeast? A face-tatted troll with really stinky feet probably plays with a lot of potted meat. Hercules? Hercules! Faggot. You got anything more to say about Hosier? No, sir, that casket's already had closure. Sorry, buddy, it's no more exposure. It's over. But listen, my pockets are looking fat. I swear I'm not a rat. Let me make sure. Happy birthdays in the chat. HB. HB, HG, HI, no V, 1, 2, and 3. AB, no C. God damn. Yourself in the mirror, look at it clearer. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Fucking queer. I steal from the rich and give to the poor. Alice in Wonderland, look through the looking glass. Where's my little fucking door, Toto? We're not in Kansas any motherfucking more. Fucking Lord. The walk through the Emerald City was even as close as shitty to the 7
Who is
minutes
that in
of
the
hell
back,
you led me
Simple?
to believe that you weren't just a
I would've
little ditty.
I would have loved to
Pitter
have been in
patter,
the
brain
room when he
splatter,
was
need a
writing
stool, need a
this.
ladder, nerds rope, mad hatter, industry plant, paid actor. Damn! Fuck it, suck it, flick it, bop it, twist it, pull it, doing. Do it! What are you new to this? I've been doing this. Fucking knock, knock, who it is? SpongeBob, Squidwards, race car, backwards. Cause it's crackers and cheese, honeys and bees, carrots and peas, thank yous and please. Talk to him! And bless you. Talk to him! From earlier when you had to sneeze. Damn, that's nice.
Fucking queer.
Dude.
That shit is funny as hell, dude.
If you can't laugh at that
God
and
damn it,
not think
Justin.
that that's not funny, dude,
Man,
you need to reevaluate your life.
I will say this much, and I'll keep my thoughts to a minimum so I can make an actual video on it. But funny as hell. I liked it. Obviously, don't agree with everything, but I liked it. And the one last
You
thing
ain't
I will
gotta
say,
agree with it.
yeah.
just cut about a good time with it.
Right. But if Justin's still here and he hears this, all I'll say is, dude, we need a whole fucking series of those roasts. Not
He's
just
going,
about Ryan, like just
he's
dude,
doing one
that
on
was
Adam.
fucking hilarious.
He's
He's
doing
doing one on
Adam.
Adam, and yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm gonna be
That's
dead
awesome.
honest.
And I'm
I'm
not
gonna
saying
be-
it got to be both sides or nothing. It's just awesome to hear the cipher style roast. That's fucking awesome.
Jackson say Kid Rock is king. I agree. That dude, I
Oh,
love that dude. Puts on a hell of a
and the
show.
one main thought that I want to
Oh,
call
yeah.
back to at the start of the song, or the about halfway middle, when he started, he did the hip hop split up, or however he said that. This is why I pause 100 times in a song because I'll forget shit. But dude, the first thing I could think of was the comedian that one comedian that did an impression of Eminem doing ciphers. And
Oh,
M
I
played
get-
it at the end of was it Homicide that he played it at the end? I don't know. Either way, that shit's hilarious, dude.
I
it was
could be
Homicide,
wrong about this, but me listening to that song, it don't sound like there's any hate in his heart.
Oh
It's
no,
just
I don't
for,
think it's any
for
hate.
Ryan.
It's just him
You know
being
what
a
I mean?
comedian as usual.
Yeah, exactly, dude.
That's what I was
That's
gonna
Justin,
that was
dude.
meant
That's
to
why I
get
can't be mad at
views,
him.
period.
That's what I was
He's a
gonna
comedian and he makes me fucking laugh all the time, dude.
Exactly.
I was gonna ask, would it be such a great song had it not been for the dude in the background with the ad thing or whatever?
No. It would have still
to
been
me, that's what
good,
made-
but it's the
that's what
accents
made
in the
No.
back
That's
that
what
put
made
it over the top.
The ad libs in the back are fucking
Yeah.
spot
Who
on.
is that?
Triple T,
Tim knows.
Larry
Triple
Del
T,
Reed.
Larry Del Reed. I've heard the name. I can't put a face to the name, but
Triple T
Space
said
Dad.
it. I'm sorry.
what's that?
Yeah, we all talking to each other. And I
Go ahead,
apologize.
buddy.
Tim?
Go ahead, buddy.
I was gonna say Triple T said in a live when he played it that true fact that Justin busts his nuts in that trash can. He didn't play the video or whatever, but he really busts his nuts. And then when I watched it that night, I went back. Do you realize he's on the sign that says "Do it yourself"? Ain't no way in hell I'm gonna jump in the trash can and bust my nuts, dog. You did it. I take your word for it. I take your word for it.
What were
Yeah.
you saying, Tim? Though?
Hold on. The guy doing the ad libs, he goes by many names. So if you look up Larry Dale Reed, he did a song with Justin called Whiskey something.
Got you.
But he also his rap name is Space Dad.
I was just gonna ask you that because just yesterday I heard goes by many names, and that's the first thing I thought of.
And then the character that he's playing in the video is Donnie Dipstick or Donnie Dipstick.
That's funny.
So yeah. Shout out to Larry Dale Reed.
I'm
Funny
telling you,
track,
that shit,
dude.
to
Funny
me,
track.
that's Justin. No harm. This shit was good
Yeah.
lyrics, but that's to me, that's what won it over. With him coming behind you and look, whatever store y'all at, y'all need sponsorship for everything y'all held up. I told Triple T that night when he was playing it. I was like, y'all held everything up in that summer gun, you know? Even slept in the cabinets of that summer gun.
So he had didn't he have dude like go in and search for those specific items before the
Yeah.
They both went in there.
that he said when he interviewed him or whatever?
Yeah, Mike did.
Yeah.
Mike Fedora.
Yeah.
Oh, Fedora Mike.
Yeah, Fedora Mike. He went in there and had it all. Basically, went and got all the items that was on the list.
That's just, I wish the video was there. You know what I mean? Because it'd been
Well, I didn't want to get clipped.
okay.
Yeah.
Like I said, I wish I was there whenever he was writing that song, dude. You know it was comical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And imagine the people like, what the hell are they doing?
Dude. I would have paid to be a fly on the wall.
Hey, one of the best trolls ever though this whole disc game was Bravo, the way he marketed his diss track.
Now to back up about the roast song, somebody leaked it
Oh yeah.
and then gave it to AD and told AD to say I leaked it, and everybody was running around the internet saying that I leaked it.
I know, I heard that shit.
The reason why I got so pissed off about that is because a lot of artists do give me their music before it's released, and I've never put any of it out.
Well deserved. Well
Yeah, you stand
deserved.
on that, and you
So
got to. That's a
when
trust
they
thing.
did that, you're trying to fuck up my network and my reputation with these artists. And that's not cool.
Yep. No, I agree.
So, Mr. Check the Weather, your day is coming.
You said check the weather. It sound like it's raining.
It's not
Like
me.
damn. Yeah.
Yeah,
They
it's
quit
Wisco.
now.
It's Wisco.
They quit now. Like check the weather. I was on that rain. Like what the hell?
So, Wisco, man, here's the Check the Weather story.
Yeah.
One night, Ryan Upchurch was on Hickory Billy podcast, and every time he said something, like Kurt would say, mm, mm. So every time Ryan leaned into the mic and said, check the weather, Kurt would go, mm, mm. So that's the running joke. Whenever you hear somebody saying check the weather,
You insert them out.
basically Kurt was simulating like coming
Well,
in his pants.
Ryan was talking about Adam's
Gotcha.
diss track, and he was saying like check the weather that day. So that's how he could tell that the diss tracks were made beforehand because you could check the
there's
weather
snow on the ground.
exactly.
I get it. I stay out of it, but I get it.
Even though it is Illinois, there's snow everywhere in Illinois in January.
And
But, you know,
believe it or not, Gotcha Man did check the weather for that area, and there was snow on the ground.
Yeah, I don't believe Adam had a single one of those diss tracks in the pocket.
No.
Did he have some lines? Yeah, I'm sure he did.
It's all on pen and pad.
In his head, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
he
it's all
may have
in
even
pen and
wrote them down. But dude, he didn't have those diss tracks. I mean, everything he talked about was current. How could they be?
I will bet
I
any
just
amount of money if Adam were to put out when those songs were recorded, it would have been all within the month of January.
Can we just say that also the fact that when he did say that these diss tracks were out there, that he said that he had them recorded at his house? So either way, he should have had the footage himself of them doing these diss tracks anyway, since he recorded it. But he never released that either. It was just that was the whole thing of the video thing. He was supposed to release a video that was so damning to people's careers, including Adam Calhoun's, but he posted a video of Jelly Roll pretty much trying to solve some shit with them and trying to squash it.
Yeah.
And
I wish it would have just been like, hey, I don't want to fuck with you anymore. Okay, cool, go your separate way.
Well,
all this stupid shit.
Let's man up and
So,
say how it is. Let's man up and say how it is. Just like he dropped his to Shane, Bravo Gator's sitting on some and still won't. See, that's what I respect about the game is nobody wants to destroy it other than that part of it. You know what I mean? Just to be honest, just to call it straight down the middle. I've never seen nobody with attitude in this other than that side. You know, and I'm just gonna referee this.
Muddy.
I gotta drop down because I got
those
some work
8
stuff to do,
videos.
guys.
All right, Whisker, I appreciate you coming up.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, not a problem.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
Yeah, but those 8 videos that are supposed to be damning, like, yeah, they didn't drop that shit. And he's still been talking about Savannah and Bravo and certain things, and they still ain't dropped that shit because they just not trying to ruin the man's life. Like,
they just want to do that music.
Well, you got to fight fire with fire, and he hasn't thrown fire at him yet. You know what I mean? So whenever Ryan throws fire at Bravo, I'm sure Bravo. He said he wasn't scared to, and he's going to if it happens. But as of right now, he don't need to.
One thing I tell you, the coldest dude in this summer bitch is Bravo. You cross him,
dude, but Bravo come from.
I thought his timing of his diss track was kind of weird. Like that was your all's beef. Don't jump in the middle with somebody else's beef. Just to get, to be like, you should have kind of waited till that died down and then did it, or did it fucking a year ago or whenever.
Like he said, he being married and they were doing their thing. and then they made
No,
that.
and that's why I agree with
So,
that 100%. Families first. Fuck this other shit.
Okay.
you
You
know,
don't know me. You don't know me from nobody, Nugget.
Nope.
Say somebody like tonight, a perfect example. Tonight we defending Triple T from all the bullshit. Don't quit what you doing, Bubba. Do you? That's how Bravo did it. Hey, I was chill, but somebody got to put this dude in his place. And I've been sitting on this shit. I'm coming off my chest with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
My own, like I said, my only time was the timing issue. And it doesn't even matter who gives, you know what I mean? Who gives a fuck? But if I had to have one like thing about it, that would be my thing is the timing.
but it packed in, and we all got testosterone up here, you know.
y'all
Yeah,
have to
no, I agree.
understand. Y'all have to understand though that Bravo's main point again was the fact that Ryan was dissing on Savannah, which is his wife. So that's why majority of the
Yes.
song he targeted Ryan's girl because well, you
Right.
targeted my woman, I'm gonna target
Yeah.
yours. It's fair game, and so that's
Yeah,
really
I
what that
agree.
comes from. So I mean, I
It's,
stood with
it's
it
the
just
old
because
saying, an eye for an eye.
that's where I stood with it was the fact that yes, I mean the timing, but at the same time he was standing up for his wife. It wasn't a let's
Yeah,
jump
I have
on
no
Adam
problem with that at
Calhoun's.
all.
And you can't.
That Adam
That's
Calhoun
just
drama shit. You
that's
know what I
what it
mean?
looked like, though. You know what I
Right.
mean? Just
Yeah.
the timing
No, I
of
get it.
that's what it looked like.
I get you. Like everybody
You know
done
what I
done their
mean?
thing, but now he's gonna throw his. I get what you're saying. I get what
Right.
you're saying.
Yeah.
But
That again,
I know Bravo is one of them dudes that he's a CEO. You know what I mean? He's a
Yeah.
CEO. He's just making business moves. He didn't want no part of it. Him and his wife making love songs, jams. You know, longevity shit. You know.
Hey, but the
timeless
Gator had to
songs.
come.
I agree.
But look, Muddy. I'm just gonna say this: Gator had to come out of the water some point. Just saying.
On their
And look, when Ryan
You don't stand by that water.
when Ryan dissed Bravo, I put out the clip when I re-interviewed Bravo back in 21. I specifically asked him about diss tracks, and he said, if you can't be man enough to put the person's name on it, you shouldn't be dissing them.
Mm-hmm.
He said at the time, he said, I'm the diss track king. I'm 42-0 at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So in 22 or 23, when he dissed him, I put that clip out because I knew the diss was coming. I put that clip out and said, okay, remember what you said. You better respond. He didn't respond. So I went publicly and said, sorry, Gator. You take the L because you didn't respond. Well, after he put out that video and where he said that he was going to punch Bravo in the face, the Jelly Roll video,
Mm-hmm.
and then said other things about Savannah, that's why he dropped the diss. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now it's Ryan's turn. He doesn't
Mm-hmm.
respond. He gets the L.
Right.
That's what gets me so upset. Just being a bystander, don't give a damn. I drink Pepsi and Coke. I eat Doritos and Lay's. I rock with you and Johnny. I rock. You know what I mean? I don't give a damn. My thing, I agree with this. I agree with this part. Ryan has to come hard because when it was Scarface and Crip and all them were coming to him and Dax and all them back in the day, Ryan ate asses up like a chainsaw. This shit's been put out. I don't give a damn. I'm just telling you straight up. It ain't what it is, you know. But
Ryan's like the only person I know that's put out a timeless fucking diss track.
Yeah, and if you sitting on that,
usually that don't happen.
And I'm just saying for him now,
for me,
if you sit
anyway.
on that and you got these your members tearing everybody up in chats, throwing out their family business, screwing everybody up in comments or whatever, but because you can't put in words with these motherfuckers that ate your ass up for, dude, I'm just being real. Stay on the ranch and raise your family. Stay on the ranch and raise your family. Everybody's got their seasons. You know what I mean? Maybe you just ain't as great as you were. Lay on your catalog. Lay on your catalog and make your money. Don't keep this shit in conflict because there's too many new artists, too many new reactors, too many good people in this shit for everybody to be in this living hell that just sitting back watching, but they ain't saying shit. You know what I mean? I'm just going to call it how it is. And I ain't scared of shit. Come get me. It's one way in, one way out down here. And TripleT know that song called U-Turn. One way in, one way out. A coon has to get you, baby. A coon has to get you.
every time. So look, I'm gonna play this right here. Apparently, Trey Healy called the Gotcha Man out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that today
Yeah, he
too.
did.
And Gotcha Man.
And then a Gotcha Man responded too.
Yeah.
This is okay. Yeah. This is.
I got a peep, fellas. I ain't gonna
video I
lie.
was talking about.
We got action, all right. I'm gonna have to film with this phone today. I can't find the tripod that I usually use for this one. But what's he saying? Bingo! I got action. I think I'm gonna use that for the thumbnail. That Friday movie. What's up, everybody? What's up, Trey Healy? What's up, Uncle Will? Gobble. What's going on, fellas? And do we got action? Hey, people are interested in what the Gotcha Man's saying and doing all of a sudden, but that's fine. Hey, I like it, man. That's kind of why I do this. It's fun. I like the interaction, the back and forth. You'll be surprised to hear that it gets kind of boring when it's just people agreeing with you. That's why I don't understand why people click up so tight to where, like airtight, to where the only people that to hang around with are people that just agree with every point and every conversation. It's all like, yeah, exactly, 100%. Let's all be on the same page. You know? Need some diversity in this bitch. But man, and like I said, Trey, I commented on your video and said I wish you would have just gave me a call, because you definitely have my personal phone number that nobody has. Of course, we talk on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I more wish you would have done that for your sake than mine. But it is what it is, man. And I get it. You wanted to go public, man, and that's fine. And that's how I'm going to respond. It's public as well. Just say a few things. First of all, like Uncle Will, man, like, bruh, me and Uncle Will's friendship is a little bit different, man. Like, I'll always fuck with Uncle Will, and I think he'll always fuck with me. We don't agree on everything, but that's how life is supposed to be. We're men that can agree to disagree, but the dude knows how to have fun. The dude knows, like, we laugh at some of the same shit. Sometimes we push the envelope, both of us do. We sometimes push a little too far, but we always have a good time, and it's always a good laugh. And the people, just like I was saying about Rusty Truck the other day, the people that are in the chat trying to get two men to fight each other, y'all are weird, bruh. Y'all are weird. And it's like you can't think for yourself. You're offended about goofy shit. And that goofy shit is exactly what sparked this and what I'm going to talk about here with Trey Healy, man. With all due respect, I think you're tripping a little bit. But we'll get into that. Before we do, Uncle Will, bro. This is the goofy shit I'm talking about. I'm in Uncle Will's chat earlier. For some reason, I find myself, I don't want to say defending TripleT, but I guess there's no other way to put it. For some reason, like, all I was doing when I made a video, this last one that I said, hey, we need to talk, all I was doing was explaining my reasons, my personal reasons for participating in this man's show. Because that's kind of a big deal, right? It's one thing to come on and say and do your own shit on your own channel, but to be a player or a character on somebody else's channel, that's a huge deal. You got to really make sure that you're vetting the person. That's why you don't see me popping up on a lot of lives and with a lot of people. I don't do it. I do it for Uncle Will because I respect Uncle Will, and I like Uncle Will. Who else have I went up live on? TripleT, of course I've been there, but there ain't a whole lot of channels that I'll jump up on, because I gotta make sure that I know you well enough, right? Shit got weird over at Uncle Will's today, and I know that's not even the video he was meaning to make. I think he was trying to make something completely different, and shit just went left, man. And then I checked back in, and TripleT was in there, and Ashley Thoughts, I was like, damn, what the hell? Because I was in my basement trying to shot back water, man. I don't know about, and I'm praying for anybody out there also has flood issues. I'm driving through debris on the road right now. This is crazy, and I think this is God trying to tell us something. I don't want to get all God on y'all. I do feel like somebody's trying to tell us something. All this little bickering all of us are doing, and all this little all this hate and all this crazy stuff that's going on in this world. And never mind, I don't even get into all that, but this is the second time in less than 6 months that there's been such a catastrophic weather event in my area that I've had to move furniture and rush to soak up water and try to come up with a game plan of what I'm going to do to make it through it. So, and I'm way more lucky than there's whole gas stations and businesses that got wiped out down in West Virginia, and prayers go out to them, and hopefully all of us, if we are able to pitch in and do something to help in that situation. But let's get back to it, man. I was on Uncle Will's panel earlier. Like I said, found myself for some reason defending Triple T. I hate to even say defend. I was more defending my position on why I participate in the show, right? I made a video just to clarify, because there's people saying all kinds of crazy shit. I'm doing the rundown for this reason. I'm doing the rundown for that reason. I'm doing the rundown for this reason. And I've heard so many weird shit conspiracies that I thought, well, I'll address it myself so people actually know. For the whole time I was able to, over the shot back and being able to hear what Triple T and Uncle Will and Ashley Thoughts and everybody else that was up there was all their points that they were trying to make. I think the only takeaway I got from it, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'll be more glad to, I'll go up on a panel with Uncle Will. If I wasn't shot back, and I would have tried to hit that link, but the overwhelming majority of people on that panel that was on that side were saying that he's a shit stirrer, and that's the huge problem that you have with him. And that's why you can't get behind me whenever I say I respect him for A, B, and C, right? And what I respect him for, and I shouldn't bring up his military if he doesn't want people to, but that's just how, you know, whatever. Anybody that devotes that much time of their life for the country, and I know it's just a job to some people, but you know, he did that, and nobody so far, unless I'm missing something, nobody has given me a reason not to respect him. But I do find it ironic when people say the main problem I have with Triple T is he's a shit starter. Come on, Uncle Will, that's pretty much all we, right? That's what we do. That's what you do. That's what I do, right? I don't think Triple T's near as bad as we are with it, but that's kind of what? That's your problem with him? Is shit starter? Like, and one of your examples that you brought up was when Ryan said you can't find so many pictures of me and Adam or whatever, and the Triple T put some pictures up. It's a direct response. Like, Upchurch was asking for somebody to try that, right? And if anything else, if you believe that the pictures he provided weren't good proof and it just proves Ryan right, then cool, then, you know, then that's fantastic that Triple T gave you that, and then you could be like, oh look, he even made our argument even better. But to say that that's the reason that you overlook all of his accolades and all of his achievements in his life, and overlook everything else this man's done for the country, for himself, for his family, and say, well, I don't respect him because of that, because he pulls up pictures of Ryan. Are you serious? And as much as I love you, Uncle Will, I will say you're tripping when you said this.
Oh, no, sir. No, sir. Do I need to pull up videos of people with Purple Hearts that's been convicted of raping and killing? And just because somebody has a Purple Heart doesn't mean that you got to respect everything that they do.
I got you, man. He is a Purple Heart recipient, but there's also Purple Heart recipients out there that have raped and killed people, or whatever you said.
That's a crazy
Uncle
statement.
Will, bro. Bubby. I knew I shouldn't even have started to use that other phone. It shut off on me in the middle of me saying, Uncle Will, hey, what's that got to do with the price of eggs in China, Bubby? Seriously, though. I say, and Christy Ant's right. I did word that. I had to go back and listen to myself. I did word it a different way than what I intended to. And I'll put the comment right here. Christy Ant's who I'm talking about. You were 100% right, chick. I completely, because my mindset and what I was trying to do the video for was to say my reasons for doing the rundown and my reasons for respecting them. And I polished that sentence off by saying, Well, and if you can't respect him, or if you don't respect him, you don't respect this country. It's not the way I meant it, but I still. But yeah, Uncle Will, go ahead and pull up Purple Heart recipients that have been convicted of rape and murder, and then we'll sit here and figure out what that has to do with what I'm saying. Hey, with all due respect, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm personally talking about a man who has never raped or killed anybody, who has a squeaky clean military record that I know of, who has never given me a reason to not respect him. And you're saying, nah, I got you, man. Nope. There's people out there with Purple Hearts that's done A, B, and C, this, that, and the third. What the fuck does that got to I was even a little bit but you said you ate some edibles, so I overlook it, but I was like, what? What? Hey, I love you, Unc, but what? I mean, all right. But it's all jokes aside, the only thing that you guys have given me as a reason to not respect him, and as an argument to say, well, this is why you shouldn't respect him, gotcha, is one, you say he's a shit stirrer, which I thought that's what we all were. I thought that's what this whole community was. We've done some good trolls together, me and you both, and I've seen you on the good end of a lot of really good shit stirring trolls, bro. You know what I mean? It's kind of what you do, right? Like, and what you consider shit stirring for Triple T, like when he responds to certain stuff the church says, is pretty much identical to like how you look up Jam Wayne to try to prove him to be an industry plant or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, we're all trying to prove our own points. That's what this whole thing's for. But I digress, man. Whatever. You know. But yeah, Christy Ant was right. I eat my words on that. I did say it a different way than what I meant to. But it's still all in love, man. I'm not tripping whatsoever, man. It's all good. I'm just giving... My intentions in that video was to give you guys my reasons for what I do, you know, and how I move, right? In case anybody had questions, because they seem to. There's also people out there who are jealous, and that's the saddest, weirdest thing ever. And boy, somebody send the fire department, but not really, because that'd be the next thing is I swatted this crybaby, but somebody not really send the fire department over and put Dagburn's tits out, because they were burning last night. I mean, this dude made a whole video of why he thinks, and dude, listen, I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal before I even talk about how ignorant you are and how wrong you are again. Comment in this video that you will not strike me, and also say it in a video on your channel that you will not strike me for it. And I will take that video that you uploaded yesterday, and I will point for point answer every single, just like it's a damn court document where I have to answer to each allegation. I will answer one by one, each one of them, with not only video proof or whatever it is I need to do to prove that you're an idiot once and for all, and hopefully that you fade away into nothingness. I mean, I shouldn't even say that, because we want to keep you around, dude. This is kind of fun, but you go at it all wrong constantly, dude. And it's the craziest thing I've ever seen. But yeah, I mean, he had a lot to say in that video, and like Rusty Truck was right. The views must be way down, because he was like, I'm going to talk about Ryan, his wife, his little baby. I'm going to do whatever it takes. And I guess that didn't work. So he was like, I'm going to try to rehash the same gotcha stuff that's already been put to bed and try it over again. You try to, you know, let's rinse this out one more time, right? Let's see if we can get another push out of this crack pipe, dude. What are you talking about? But again, like I said, comment in this video. I will not strike the gotcha man. if he reviews my video and goes over it point by point, and then say it in a video on your channel so I can screen record it, so I can take your dumb ass to court for the final false strike and be done with that part of life too, right? That you keep abusing the strike system for people. But yeah, I'd be more than glad to. I have every one of those videos, and a lot of those videos that he was trying to point out are still up and have been up. What the fuck are you talking? This man literally lit his tits on fire, jumped on YouTube, and was like, but Gotcha Man has said stuff about Ryan before. Bro, that's what my whole, that's what that whole We Need to Talk video was about how people seem to split, draw some line in the sand when I go to talk about Ryan. Speaking of talking about Ryan, let's get into Trey Healy, buddy. Listen, I'm gonna start this by saying I love you like a brother, and I think, and you were the person I was talking about in my We Need to Talk video when I said this guy's a beautiful human being inside and out. And I say that now, and I will still say that after I get done saying what I'm going to say, and I will still believe that when I wake up tomorrow. I think you're a great guy. We've had some great conversations. We've had some deep conversations about our family, about our children. And again, would have been better off to just call me, because I could have given you my perspective, and it wouldn't have had all these people who are shit stars in the middle of it. But you went public, so here it goes, man. So in a nutshell, what I gathered from your video was that you have a problem with me speaking on Ryan. And I've heard this, let me just say this too, I've heard this a lot lately, that I am this guy that's pushing this hard drug narrative, that Ryan's on these hard drugs, and that couldn't be further from the truth. I know what I've said. And what I've said is the drugs that he's admitted to being on, which is Adderall, shrooms, pot, whatever, and the fact that he's up for days on it and abusing Adderall. And that's why I made the little parody song, Adderall. And that's one of the reasons that I went back in on him here recently. If you guys are keeping up, he come out and was like, oh, I'm gonna redo that song, Alcohol, and call it Adderall, and I'm like, nah, Bubby, that's what I've already did. I've done it. I done it a couple years ago, and all your friends that are right beside you every day said that it was great, and I really put it to you. But I've never said that he was on any street drug. I've never said he's on meth. I never said he's on crack. I've never said he's on any of that. People, do your digging. I've never said it. But Trey Healy seems to think that I've said that, and that I'm pushing this so hard that he's on drugs, and that for some reason I am going to be the downfall of him. That for some reason my opinion of him is what's so important in the genre, and what's so important that everybody's going to listen to, and it's going to not only ruin his career, but ultimately trickle down and ruin Trey Healy's career, because of within the last month or so, he's done a song with Ryan. I hate to break it to you, Trey. There's a few other people saying, couple other people that may be a little bit more relevant than I am, that are saying actually way worse things. They are saying he's on meth. They are saying he's on crack. They are saying all these hard drugs, and they're people who are substantial in this lane. But I've already kind of overstepped and gave it away. The second point Trey was trying to make is Trey's trying to say that now that he's done music with Ryan, that he can make that connection to where my little commentary videos about Ryan are not only damaging to Ryan's career, which, Ryan, you're doing pretty good, right?
My numbers have gone up.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Better number right now, number-wise. YouTube doesn't matter. But that not only that, but that this is going to, and this is where this is where I really wish you would have called me, Trey, because you said, and this hurt, dude. That's crazy. He said that, well, I'll let you say it.
When you do a song with somebody, it's a business. and we have a business connection, not just friendship. I have a friendship with Ryan, but that friendship is, you know, first, but then I also have, you know, music tied to him, which brings me to my second thing, is that if you've been so good, brother, you have been so nice to me and very gracious and very thankful, and you know, saying a lot of good things to support me and my dream come true. Everybody knows that I'm a huge church fan, and it was a dream come true to do music with him. An absolute dream come true. And I appreciate the kind words and, you know, the congratulations. But when you congratulate somebody and then put a post out to discredit the person that you're congratulating to work with for no reason whatsoever, it makes it hard to, you know, be excited about that congratulations, because it actually affects my children, my little girls.
Yeah, man. I've never been the type to take food off the plate or money out of a household or take from anybody's kids or do anything that would cause that to happen to somebody, especially a good man like you, who is a hard-working man, a family man, a loving man. This dude's got, I think, one of the best hearts and souls of any man that I've ever met. And for you to, and I don't know what's got you thinking that, man, but that's sad. But I'm going to be honest with you and tell you, and I'm not saying this to be funny or be disrespectful or to, you know, to sun you or whatever they say. But I want to give you a little piece of information, man. The only person who can do that to you, the only person that has the power to not only slow down your momentum, your career, take food off of your plates, your children's plates, it bothers me even saying that, because I don't even want to speak on your, you know. The only person that has the power to do that is you, sir. And that's kind of a Johnny Gobble thing to say. You know how Johnny Gobble comes on here and says that it's people on YouTube that's lost him his job, and it's people on YouTube that's got his car keyed, and it's people on YouTube that's got his mayor to not let him tickle fight. Nah, Bubby, it's all what you allow the people to do, right? So, I mean, Johnny Gobble's the guy that comes online and says racist stuff about people, still doing it, still telling me that I harbor some judgment to my wife because she got rammed by a black guy or whatever, and really was proud of himself for saying that, dude. But he says stuff like that about me and you know, about the black culture, not intercouplings or whatever he says. And then he says stuff, you know, about people who died of cancer, and he says stuff about people's babies, like Kansas that lost his baby, and prayers to you again, Kansas. Man, that's a loss. I don't even think I could make it through, sir. And I hate that this piece of shit even spoke on it. But he does stuff like that online, but then simultaneously also brags and showcases where he works at. And even though that isn't what got him fired, surprisingly, right? Because you would think that's what it would be. It's his own mouth and his own problems, right? It's his own idiocy of recording the mayor who hired him, sending that out to people online, and then shitting on those people to the point where those people send that back to the mayor, right? But ultimately, he got fired because he fell off a truck, wouldn't wear his PPE. His car got keyed because his wife snitched on somebody. This is all facts, man. But, and I know I got off on a tangent, but for Trey Healy to come out and say that, hey, gotcha, man, you saying that Ryan Upchurch abusing Adderall and saying shit out of his mind and saying goofy shit online, you're going to ultimately hinder me and my ability to support my family and my children. Is that's the only way I know how to describe it. That's a Johnny Gobble move. Like I said, dude, still love and respect for you. Here's the part that really blows my mind. And speaking of Johnny Gobble, I'm not going to be him and put this out there and screenshot him, but there's direct messages between me and you where even when you texted me and said, hey, man, church is putting me up in an Airbnb in Nashville to, work on some music with me finally. And this is a great thing for my career. Man, this is awesome. I said to you, not only did I say to you, hey man, if I'd have known you were going to go do music with him and go work with him, I would have not only uploaded the video that I just uploaded, where I'm pointing out some goofy shit that he said and done, but I wouldn't do it anymore at all out of respect for you and to try to help your career, because I have that much respect for you. I also said, hey, even though he says some really wackadoodle stuff that I can't get behind, and it's to me obvious from a guy who's abusing Adderall and staying up is the only reason he would say some of the stuff he's saying. I still respect the fact that he is a legend in the game and fully understand why you would want to work with him as an artist trying to grow your career in the industry, why you would want to do music with him. You replied and said, hey, no worries, buddy. Matter of fact, you made a lot of great points in the video that you made about Ryan. Now all of a sudden, it's, hey, gotcha. You don't realize, but the videos that you're making about church is taken from my family. Like I said, man, I think this would have went way better for you.
All right, I want to pause it here because I want to say something. So, this is what's so interesting about this video. First of all, you see a QR code on the screen. One of the members, not a member of the channel, but member of the community, reached out to me earlier, and I forgot to do it on my last live stream. He lost everything in the flood. He sent me the pictures. His house is 4 feet underwater. This is his Venmo. He don't even have money to get into a hotel because he lost his wallet. He said anybody who donates to him, he is going to pay them back. And he just want to know if I could put this out. He's not asking for a free handout. He will pay every cent back. So if you have the means, scan that QR code and send him some cash so he can get him and his family into a hotel. Now, I'm going to ask the panel members to indulge me for a second because I'm going to go full screen and I'm going to speak on what Gotcha Man's talking about. The funny thing about Trey Healy, and I wasn't going to do this, and I didn't even know that Gotcha Man put this video out. But if you go back and you look, when I started reacting on Trey Healy, I was the first one to react to his music. Trey Healy would talk to me in the back channels. I would send him a link and we would come up backstage on a restream panel and we would talk about promoting his music, whatever. And believe it or not, I got messages to prove what I'm about to say. He wanted me to show his music to Demon Jones and Adam Calhoun at the Soul South Festival. But then turns around and makes a video why he doesn't want to go to the Nashville project, which was being run by Demon Jones, Broadnix, and Adam Calhoun. But he really wanted this music to get heard by two of those gentlemen at the 4th of July of last year. Kind of seems kind of wishy-washy, like flipping sides. Now, as far as taking money from his family, Trey, you know, and I know, who the wealthiest person is in the independent lane. I'll let y'all a little secret. It's not Ryan Upchurch. It's not Tom McDonald. It's not Adam Calhoun. It's not Struggle Jennings. Hell, not even Jelly Roll when he was independent. Y'all want to know who the most richest person is in the independent lane? See, Trey Hill used to be a real estate agent. He was a top real estate agent in the state of Tennessee. And when he retired at a very young age, he had 600 listings on his real estate list. And for 5 years, he made over $30 million a year after retiring. Now, he's already told this publicly when I interviewed him. So, by the Gotcha Man making a video, how the hell is that going to take money from your family? Bubba, you are the one moving a little squeamish through these streets. And I get it. You want to work with church. A lot of people do. If I was an artist, I'd want to work with him too. Because, yeah, he'll get you the numbers. He'll get you the views. But just because you do a project with him don't mean you're going to blow up overnight. You still got to put the work in. What I'm getting at is, you talk to people, and then when you get the opportunity, then you want to not talk to people. Now you're singing a different story. Just want to throw that out there.
I agree 100%.
Back to the video.
Same.
To just have called me outright and had this conversation privately. But again, man, no hate, dude. It's nothing but love to you. And honestly, this goes back to what I was saying a minute ago about how only you can affect how your career goes. And I think you're putting way too much of your eggs in the Upchurch basket anyway, right? And I know a lot of people think that just because they do music with this certain individual, that's the thing that makes their career go. There's several artists that have gotten the chance to work with Ryan Upchurch that it's all about you. And I think Ryan would tell you the same thing. It's all about how passionate you are in your craft, and it's all about how, sad to say it, how good you are, right? If you're willing to work harder than anybody else, and that it doesn't matter who you do a feature with, it doesn't matter if you do a feature at all. There's artists out there who have made a name for themselves without even working with anybody. Sure, it helps, but here's my thing, man, is I'm going to end it with this, man. You knew well in advance, before ever going to Ghost Ranch and doing music with this man, you knew all the stuff that circled him. You knew every bit of it. You knew every bit of the stories that circled him. You knew every bit of the buzz that was going around. You knew what you were getting into when you went into it. So much so, like I said, you messaged me to say, hey, he's put me in an Airbnb. I'm in Nashville working with him, getting ready to go back there today. Man, I'm so excited at this opportunity. To which I said, hey, man, regardless of the stuff that he does, and you were like, hey, he's a different person. You know, he's different in person than he is online. What did I say to you? I said, I wish he would show that online then. Instead of whatever it is he's trying to prove, it's making him look worse and worse and worse. And I don't doubt for a second that Upchurch is a great guy. I've never have. Never said that. You know, all I've done is when he's owed flowers, I give it to him. When he says something goofy, I give it to him. And the majority of you guys can see that. And I rarely find myself in a place that I have to even answer for any of it, but I'm more than glad to, man. But, you know, and people are like, well, what does Upchurch ever... I don't say anything that he wouldn't say about me. You guys forget him saying that, you know, I don't... what was it? I don't fuck my old lady right. The rumor that Upchurch had slept with my old lady, that 12 Point was passing around years ago, and whatever, I don't care. That's another one that I love, dude. It's all love for 12 Point, no matter what. But, and then Ryan saying that I'm mad because I have man tits and this and that. Like, dude, the fact that you're more offended for Ryan than Ryan is weird anyway, right? If Ryan had that big of a problem with the shit I say, he would say it. But he knows that it's part goof anyway. And I'm going to end it with this. Anybody who's followed me for any time and heard me say anything about him have always heard me say the reason I do it. And Trey may not understand this because I don't think you have, from the talks that we've had, you don't have anybody close to you that suffered from addiction, like firsthand, as bad as, you know, and everybody's standards are different, right? So whenever I come on here and say that I have like this high of amount of respect for TripleT, you got to realize maybe I've been around shitheads my whole life, right? You know, so my standards may be a little bit different, but to me, you know, I've never even, none of my immediate family has ever even bought a home, has ever even done anything remarkable or rememberable, right? And then I see somebody like TripleT who has this fantastic military career, who has this awesome online thing that he's worked hard to do, and, you know, has this show that he devoted his time to put together and was able to be successful enough to rub shoulders with people who can do it with him. I say, hey, I respect that man. But also, the reason that I do what I do and the reason I say the things that I say about Ryan has always been for one thing, and I've said it from day one, and it's never wavered. What I say to him is to try to get him to reflect and take some constructive criticism, because I don't care what anybody says, it's not normal behavior. It is not normal behavior. It is not just common shit, you know, like to say, oh, I've been up for 3 or 4 days. It's passion, baby. It's not passion, okay? And it's not healthy either. You know, and I've said this from day one. Everything that I say is to help that man. Is to get him to be able to laugh at himself, laugh at the crazy nonsense that he says. Just like last night when he was like, well, why throw that chair off of that restaurant rooftop? And I spent a couple dollars that I didn't have, the super chat, and said, hey, he threw it off there because the industry is trying to get you to go mainstream. And even he can laugh at it.
Shook. I did not realize this was happening as much on Broadway in Nashville.
Gotcha, man.
As it is. I do need to be a little more specific about my situation. So, yes, I had 2 drinks earlier.
And if he can laugh at it and doesn't think it's going to end his career, why do you think it's going to end it? I mean, come on, bro. All I want that man to do is to see that he is overindulging a little bit, laugh at it, because that's the best way. And I've seen some success stories, man. I got a buddy right now who is celebrating 4.5 years. And I just passed him the other day in a brand new car and pulled over and talked to him. I was like, dude, I didn't even recognize you, dude. You're doing so well. And this is a guy who was fucked up, you know, and he called me because he could trust that he could call me and that I would understand and I would come and help him. And I drove up to Dayton, Ohio, scooped him up, brought him down here, and got him in to the detox center and got him where he needs to be and got him together. And maybe it's too hard as men for me to go, hey, man, you were fucked up that day, man. That was some piece of shit stuff or whatever the hell. No, it's not. No, we joke about it. I'm like, damn, bro, you goofy. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, and that's my style, man. And I hope it helps him one day. But for you to say that the little things that I'm saying is somehow going to affect your career and your trajectory in the music industry is sad, Bubba. But call me anytime, man. If you called me tonight and said, hey, my house is flooding, I would drive through the night to help you, whatever, go put out sump pumps or bail water, Bubba. Just remember that. Same thing, Uncle Will, man, nothing but love to you. Same thing, Rusty Truck, Power Stroke, nothing but love. Johnny Gobble, fuck you.
I second that. Fuck you, Johnny Gobble.
I third that.
I fourth it.
But shout out to Risco, man, for the super chats. Shout out to Enlightened Watcher for super chats, and shout out to both of them for becoming members and gifting members. I appreciate that. You didn't have to do that.
It's all about support. You know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, you're doing an amazing job, and you deserve it, man.
But yeah,
I'm gonna grit my teeth. Everybody was like, "Fuck Johnny, fuck Johnny, fuck Johnny." I heard it round and round. Not me. I don't get pissed or pause on nobody. You know, I want to be known for that.
Well, Muddy, let me ask you. I'll just say this. Remember when I warned you about a certain individual, and it ended up coming true?
Tell my snowman. I'm being dead honest. Yeah, we had our bout. We fixed it.
I know, but remember I told you what was going to happen, and you're like, no, and it did happen. Well, the same thing I'm telling you about Johnny Gobble.
Me and Snowman went to war at probably 2 weeks tops. 2 weeks tops, most.
I understand what I'm
saying. Y'all digging in. Everybody got shovels. Nobody's putting the dirt back in to make that shit back a mound. You know?
No, what I'm saying is he hasn't done anything to you yet, but eventually he will. Is what I'm getting at.
Johnny fucks up every relationship he's ever had.
Okay. And I understand. Everybody, y'all been in this shit longer than me. I just move different. Like old boy said earlier, I post and ghost, do my thing and stay in my lane. I rock with the people I rock with, and the people I keep.
I'm not trying to change your mind, buddy. I'm just
you know that. You know that.
Yeah. I never tell another man who they can or can't talk to.
But my same thing's how's the end of this shit ever gonna end if people just don't say, okay, fuck it.
It's never gonna end. It's just never gonna end. It won't. It can't. It's the internet. It will not end.
But
no, it won't.
I gotta give a big ass shout out. While all that was going on.
How big's the ass? How big's the ass?
Whose ass?
Well, you said a big ass. Shout out. How big is the ass? Are we talking? You know, this wide.
You said you were giving a big shout out to the ass. Big ass.
No, to the Enlightened Watcher. I'm giving a big ass shout out to the Enlightened Watcher because when all this shit was playing, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't. You seen the back chat. He was sending me music of some dope ass artists, man, and I'm rocking them. I wasn't paying attention to none of that shit.
Was it lot lizard ass or was it like?
We love them lot lizards. Man, you better put some pepper spray on that shit and kiss it.
Oh no.
Put some pepper spray and kiss it. But look,
fucking with buddy.
Dude, the Enlightened Watcher, dude, you on some serious shit.
Yeah,
you on some serious shit, man. That music you sent, I'm rocking that shit, man. Dead honest. You know some shit.
Appreciate you, bro.
But yeah, if you could, this goes hand in hand to what's happening right now. If you play the Big Poe and Zach Smith, The Knife song I sent you in the chat, that's what this shit is. And you got to realize this is happening. It's happening. Like Noogie just said, it's happening. You can't stop it. But you can. You can grab hold of that fucking knife and walk with it your damn self.
Money.
And that's how.
It's Nuggie, not Noogie.
Noogie. I'm sorry.
Nuggie.
Noogie.
Dude, I get called all kinds of different names. Tuggy, Nuggie, Tuggles.
I'm just fucking with you.
Yeah. He said on me about his wife's name. It ain't Lori, it's Laurie. I'm like, okay, it's how we see it. You know, I love the lady. Never met no harm.
Lori's the shit.
Yeah, she is. She'll cuss you out too. So she finna that damn door bust up and muddy shut.
I didn't know she was 6 foot. I'm kind of scared of her now.
6'1".
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of her now. I ain't gonna lie.
But to what we were saying, man, in my mind, how I move is this shit has to either stop or end, and the reason how it happens.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but let's put it this way. the drama won't stop. The characters will. Like the characters will change. You know what I mean? Like the drama's not going to stop. The characters will keep changing.
Okay,
that's just all.
Okay. Let's look at this as a deck of cards. There's 4 suits, and no matter what game you play, you got to hold many of them same suits. People ain't playing cards no more. What about the game called Battleship, where you just started throwing them down? The highest one won. The highest one won. Everybody's holding their suits now, and who they want to rock with, and what they got to say with what they got. Everybody got a poker face. They got a poker face, and they only play the game in the back streets of the comments of the bullshit.
Yes, I see right through that shit.
Lay them motherfuckers down. Let's start another round. You might win this one, and I might win a however, but let's play another. Let's keep playing, because this shit it's all fun and games and good times, good vibes, good times. It don't have to be this fucking serious, you know?
But yeah, it's gotten too personal. I agree.
Yeah, and here's the thing. God forbid, let's say me, Uncle Will, Mike 12 Point were to leave this earth tomorrow. Right?
Hope not. Hope not.
Oh, I hope so too.
You hope so? I hope not.
Yeah, I hope not too. That's what I mean. Okay. Somebody's gonna step up and take over to continue this shit to keep going. Is what Nuggy's trying to say.
Yeah,
it's never gonna end.
The fans will never allow it to end.
But they move on too.
They move on too. They move on too. If you
Nope.
Okay. Nope. If you stand your ground, like me, I don't.
If Black or Thinner Larry came up tomorrow and put a live stream out or a video out and started posting on a regular basis, Creek Squad would fucking run him off the fucking internet tomorrow.
All day long.
And Ryan wouldn't have to say one word to him. They would just do it out of spite because of all the shit he said in the past.
Nobody on me. Nobody gonna come this way.
I'm just telling you.
I'm telling you.
Well, not everybody's like me or you, buddy. That's the facts of it.
Am I telling the truth?
You're 100%, man. 100%.
I'm starting to say no. I agree. I agree. Like you said, when you said like a thin Larry, and what's the other guy you used to make fun of? Wild Bill. Shut him down. I see where you go.
No, it doesn't matter.
But no man but God's gonna own that to me. No man but God's gonna own that to me.
I get that. I understand what you're saying, Mike. But what we're saying is the fan bases are not going to let things go, no matter what.
Yep.
20 years from now, Katie Noel can never say another word for the next 20 years. 20 years from now, she'll drop a music video, and guess what? The fans from Creek Squad will be
tear that ass up
and tear her ass up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But she keeps dropping 100%. Tracks. My point.
What I'm saying is, if she did not say anything for 20 years and you didn't hear from her, and she can come in under a different name, eventually the word would get out, it's her, and the fans would go run her off the internet.
Yep.
Fuck it. I mean to say that, but I can say this.
Hey.
Fuck it. I can say this exactly like this. 20 years from now, all this shit ain't gonna be nothing. All this shit ain't gonna mean nothing.
That's not the point he's trying to. Yeah, that's not the point he's trying to make.
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but that's what everybody's locking in their head. You know what I mean? You can't think that way. You got to keep doing your thing and make it happen, because you don't know 20 years from now. If we all knew 20 years from now, knowing what we know now, we'd all be billionaires.
I can tell you for those 3 individuals, yes, 20 years from now.
I don't think so. I don't think so. First of all, no disrespect, but she got the whole ladies community on her side, and they stepping up. You know what I mean? And all this shit that went down in Nashville shows she ain't backing down either. Character builds it up.
No, and that's what she should do. That she is doing what she should do. Lean into it. Fight it back. Like, not fight it, but lean into it. Do I agree with what she did? Absolutely not.
No.
But again, I only know her side of it. I know Ryan's side, and I know the truth is somewhere in the middle. That's all I know.
But let's.
I'm not going to go bash the chick because
none of us were there. None of us were there.
Exactly.
We're just reading this shit. We ain't even reading it off the news. We're reading it off the internet. You know, Google made me a genius. YouTube made me a smart man. But it don't fix my day-to-day life. You know, it don't do that.
Well, that's the problem. There's a lot of people that this is their life.
But you're talking
this
somebody's
is
kid.
their life. They have no. It doesn't matter. They don't care, dude. Again, your line is not their line. They do not give a fuck.
Exactly. Right.
Okay.
I know it's hard. It's hard to fucking comprehend because.
No, I do. I comprehend. I make my shit very clear. There is no way in hell. Snip this. There is no way in hell a 25-year-old is gonna tell me what the hell I should think or do. Let me tell you about this. Let me tell you what I tell a 25-year-old. I've been your age. You've never been mine. I'm trying to tell you what I stand on. I'm trying to tell you what's real. So if you get in this internet shit and you believe it, do you? But don't come to a grown man without a fight. You know, this period, point blank.
Yeah, but when you get 2,000 25-year-olds coming at you saying the same thing, day in and day out, eventually it will take a toll on you.
You'll snap.
Yeah.
Unless you're like me and you just really don't give a fuck what people say. I just don't care. There's very few things that people could say to get me going. I mean, maybe like one or two. And I just don't let people control the way I feel, dude. Like, you can't do that.
Amen.
Before, I used to let people get in my skin when they used to say my military was fake, right? Or they would say, "Oh, you don't have no Purple Hearts. You're stolen valor." They used to get underneath my skin, and then I realized what they were doing. They were trolling me, trying to get a reaction. So,
it's all for reaction.
People say all the time that I'm a fake Purple Heart recipient, that I don't have 4 Purple Hearts. Okay, if that's what you want to believe, fine. I don't care what you believe because I got the receipts. I put it out on my channel, and I don't respond to it.
Right.
And then they would attack my wife because they knew that was a soft spot on me. Then I realized, okay, I let that go. There are some things that I will not reveal what they are. If they were to say, yeah, I'll come unglued. But they don't know what they are because I haven't revealed what it is.
Exactly.
They can say whatever they want about me. They can say whatever they want about my family. They can say whatever they want about my kids. They can say whatever they want about my military. It doesn't matter.
You know the truth. Why should it matter?
Exactly.
The only way it's going to piss you off is if it's not true. Like,
exactly.
You know what I mean?
I think the biggest issue with the internet is people's egos, right? Because once the ego comes in the way, that's when you want to prove everyone wrong. You're like, you know what? I have to prove my point right. But when you get to a certain point of it, you kind of get sick of the bullshit. So you put that ego aside and you just say, you know what? Fuck it. Let them believe whatever the fuck they want. I don't care.
Yep.
And my thing that go ahead. I'm sorry.
Good, but no, go ahead. You're right. Good.
My thing is to say this is tunnel vision. Tunnel vision. Realize what you're trying to do. Because like y'all said a bunch of times tonight, haters gonna hate, people gonna love. Can't get mixed in them emotions. Just keep doing what's making it. When I sit down here, I ain't got but like 10,000 subs. That's who I concentrate on. What is Muddy doing for them? The rest is either yay or nay. But them 10,000 means something to me. Same with y'all and y'all's channels, man. Do what you do, but stay moving. Stay like when you came in tonight saying that like you ain't gonna say the name no more. Man, fuck that. You still love Up Church music, man. You still rock his music. He still watches your channels, what I'm trying to say.
He does. 100%
He's watching this shit right now. He's watching this shit right now, I guarantee you. Or somebody close to him is watching this shit right now.
I'm nothing but a 1980s lesbian to him.
Whatever. But
trust me, Church has more respect for you than you fucking know.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he called me last night.
Who cares?
I'm telling you dead up front.
1980s
I'm telling you dead up front, man. This is just some. What we used to watch in the WWF, now it's WWE, whatever the hell. This is some backstage talk shit. You know, when you walk out, the crowd's gonna roar. When you get in the ring, you know, it's different. It's different. You know what I mean? But this shit right here is just one big arena that I hate that it's fucking with people's personal lives. You know, I hate that it's fucking with people's livelihood and shit. I really do. Because I have to ask myself questions sometimes. Is it really worth it? Because you're making at the most $1.50 a day, and you're in here for 6-7 hours doing all this shit. You know, it's just it's cut up in fun. It's cut up in fun. So am I willing to lose my job, my family, and my shit over? No, bro.
People take it to the real life, dude. I got swatted. I've been swatted from YouTube. I got swatted for yeah. I can't. It's for growing weed. I was in Kentucky at the time, and somebody fucking called the cops on, had them come to my house and fucking took everything I fucking owned. Grow wise, just built $11,000 fucking basically facility in my backyard, and yeah, they fucking called the cops on me and fucking had it all fucking taken. Yeah,
it sucks because this is supposed to be entertaining. This is supposed to be the new cable. This is supposed to be, you know, if you like me, you like TripleT, you like you like any the Enlightenment Gotcha Man or anybody. If you like them, go watch them and vibe with them.
Yeah.
If you don't like that person, like y'all said earlier, move on.
It's that simple. I don't go to people I don't like. Fucking.
Don't be causing people's
I
lives.
will admit, Gobble. I don't like him, but he is funny. He can be funny. So I do go there every once in a while. And who doesn't like to watch a train wreck? I mean, come on.
But
You're going to watch it.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real. Like I said a while ago, admit it or not, you still watch church. You still watch Adam. You still watch TripleT. You still watch Johnny. You still watch. Everybody goes and watches. I don't give a damn if you admit it or not. You go watch. Curiosity kills the cat.
Do not block anybody. Boone County Finest says TripleT and his wife are some of the worst humans on the face of the earth. You're absolutely right. We are.
But why?
Fuck yeah.
Come up. He put the link up there. He does it every time. The link is right there. Come tell us why.
They can't. They're cowards, dude. They're cowards. They like to hide behind the screen. That's just the typing. That's what
you got a better chance of winning the lottery every day for the next 100 years before this coward comes up on the panel.
I'm just saying
they are internet thugs, bro. They're internet thugs looking for internet love. That's all.
Exactly.
Once again, you cannot say he never laid the opportunity out there. Period. Point blank. Even if
he does it all the time. He does it all the time.
Every time. How the hell you think I got up here? The dude's real as real gets, man.
But that's a funny comment, though.
Well, play that Big Poe and Zach Smith, The Knife.
Before you guys do that, I'm going to hop off here. Tim, I appreciate you having me. Like I said,
I've seen you up here before now. Nice to finally meet you.
Yes, sir. You too, man.
I appreciate you coming up. It means a lot.
Yes, sir. Like I said, think about what you're doing. I respect it either way.
Keep doing
it. And keep doing you, man.
I got you, man. I appreciate it.
All right, bud. Y'all have a good night. Later, buddy.
You too, buddy.
I can't see the other guy's name.
Enlightenment.
Oh, okay. There you go. Later, brother.
Cuz got some dope ass music. I'll tell you, I can feel my whole damn pad up over here.
All right.
Appreciate it, man.
Buddy said he wanted to hear this knife.
It's the truth.
Here we go.
It's major.
Trying to change my ways, it's been hard to turn around. I've been stuck in that mud, nobody wanna pull me out. I've been staring at this face in the mirror for too long. You supposed to be right here with me, right or wrong. Like, whoa, you supposed to have my back, but you threw me myself in the end. And now all I got is this night. Then I look back, ain't no get back. They could care less if I fall flat. You can paint the picture you all love, but you show time and that's all whack. Yeah, they all that when it's for the fame. Do anything when it's for the change. I drop the mic before I play that game. Just chill on when they say my name. Yeah, you supposed to ride anyway. Fall flat like no matter what. Was in the trenches like every day. If we together ain't stopping us, but now we riding alone. Had to leave my ego at home. Yeah, the pain it helped me be grown, but my heart is stiff as a stone.
Trying to change my ways, it's been hard to turn around. I've been stuck in that mud, yeah. Nobody wanna pull me out. I've been staring at this face in the mirror for too long. You supposed to be right here with me, right or wrong. Like, ooh, you supposed to have my back, but you threw me out like the trash. Like, ooh, should be right here on my side. All you left me with is this knife.
Let them in and they watch me move. Become a friend and everything is cool. But eventually what is meant for me, yeah, the Lord above, he gon' see it through. They turn on you, try to tell it all. Should've known, dog, you wanna see me fall. Don't get your way and turn the other way, then you run me down with that ugly talk. And that's whole shit and you know this. Now the whole town is on notice. You'll switch up with a fake friend. You probably sleep where them snakes live. You live with it, I can live without it. You spit on me, I won't turn the cheek. Cause I'm not Jesus, that's not easy. Wanna ruin me, you didn't have a reason. But jealousy, envy is real. When you sleep at night, bitch, I hope you feel. Yeah, what you did was wrong, dawg. Was supposed to ride for the long haul. Could've fixed it all with a phone call. Your reputation would've gone. Cause you want attention from all the village. And it's time for me to get gone.
Trying to change my ways, it's been hard to turn around. I've been stuck in that mud, yeah. Nobody wanna pull me out. I've been staring at this face in the mirror for too long. You supposed to be right here with me, right or wrong. Like, ooh, you supposed to have my back, but you threw me out like the trash. Like, ooh, should be right here on my side. All you left me with is this knife.
Yeah.
Tell me it don't fit in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was dope. I also sent you TripleT a song if you ever wanted to check it out or whatever. It's
I'm telling you dead up front.
Bro, it's EDM / rock / rap kind of deal.
TripleT, I'm telling you dead up front. And the back chat, he has been putting some bangers. He has been
and it's non-copyright, so you don't have to worry about a strike either.
Okay.
But yeah, I hope y'all got the vibe of that song, man. That's how Southern people really roll, man. Just if shit goes to beef, don't make me take the knife out my back. Is what it boils down to. Don't make me have to take it out my back, because then that's a whole upside. But TripleT, you're a drill sergeant. You know 100, damn near 100% of this is mental. Mind shit, you know, nobody builds the body better than the mind.
Oh, I know that, buddy. Trust me.
All right. I don't want to see you be.
It's called Never. Was it Never Tell?
Yeah, Never Tell.
Is the name of the is it artist or group?
It's a group.
All right. Track is called Back on Me. Let's get it.
It's shit fine.
Just doing that to get in my heart. Third time waking up in your apartment. I smell like candy from the other night, yeah. Cause I'm so awake when I'm drunk, so I'm getting sober. I've had enough now, getting sober. I'm done with you, no goodbyes allowed. There's no love when I look in your eyes. I feel cold by your side. There's no love when I look in your eyes. Oh, back on me even when you know I'm right. I'm sick of all the things you do, yeah, things that you lose inside. Yeah, you can turn your back on me, I don't really mind. But don't look back on me, I know all the time. Cause when you're back on me, I know that it don't feel right. Hey, sometimes you just make me want it. Hey, sometimes I just wanna die. But you're sour with your love and water shot real life. It's obvious I'm trying instead of clarifying. You run me up and throw me away. This time now you call me up crying. You're just doing that to get in my heart. This time waking up in your apartment and it's not like candy from the other night. Yeah. Cause I'm so weak when I'm drunk, so I'm getting sober. I've had enough now, good as sober. I'm done with you, no goodbyes now. Back on me even when you know I'm right. I'm sick of all the things you do, yeah, think that you lose sight. Yeah, you can turn your back on me, I don't really mind. But don't look back on me, I know all the time. Cause when you're back on me, I know that it don't feel right. Hey, sometimes you just make me want it. Hey, sometimes I just wanna die.
We need a doctor. Look at his.
I told you.
That
I'm
little
into
swing
that
up at the
shit.
end,
I'm
I
into
know, kind
that.
of like, whoa.
I'm into that. I'm into that. He's sent a bunch
Yo,
of
they
them. I
have a
like.
different. They
I'm
have
gonna rock
different
them.
styles of their songs. If you go through their, catalog and shit. If you go through the private chat, there's actually. I sent him. What did I send you? Never Tell. I sent you
A bunch. It was
Netflix, and I sent my
Netflix,
homie Serious
Serious
Mac, and
Mac,
then
uh,
Lady XO.
the Eating.
Lady XO. Yeah, she.
Yeah. Never Tell, Netflix, Serious Mac, Lady XO. Yep. Yep. Oh, Lady XO. She fine. She fine. She fine. Let me shout out Miss Meg came in here, but there was some Dan dude over there that said, watch out, because sooner or later I'll find out for my own. That's exactly what I'm gonna tell you, Dan, Danny, whatever his name was. I'll find out on my own. I'll find out on my own, but damn it, it's my move to make, not your thought to think for me. Period, point blank. I make my moves how I want to move. So shit, do you, bro? Do you? But to this day, nobody's did me no wrong. Nobody's did me no wrong.
That was Dan Armstrong. That was Dan Armstrong who said that.
There's some Daniel dude or something.
Daniel Armstrong.
Keep knocking. Oh no, David. Yeah, that ain't Daniel Armstrong. That's my homie. That David dude's one. He keep knocking him out the comments.
Who's knocking him out the comment?
I don't know. They keep moving.
Well, yeah, because the chat's moving, but they're not taking down his comment.
Oh, that ain't Daniel. Daniel, my homie. Yeah, because he said something about just then playing the ostrich role. I'm telling you, they're knocking him out.
No, because if it was knocking him out, I would get a message every time it does.
All right. Yeah, playing checkers, bitch.
Do what?
Instead of playing spades or something.
No, we're playing chess rather than playing checkers.
Yeah. All right, so anyway, I ain't paying attention to the chat. Yeah, I love y'all to death. I really do. My point to being here is to show my honor to the dude that does the most for everybody, and to yeah. If you're watching this, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. This shit's supposed to be entertainers. We are entertainers for y'all. We are personalities that come up here and cut up with y'all. When y'all take this shit to calling folks homes, fucking folks jobs, fucking folks wives, children and shit, y'all are on a whole different shit. Go. If back in my day it was Tinder, where you swipe right or left.
Yeah,
That's what it's
Tinder,
called.
the dating app thing.
Yeah, you swipe. Yeah, you swipe right. Swipe
I
on.
thought you said
Swipe on.
grinder for a
Swipe
second.
that.
I was like, whoa, hold on, buddy.
No. I don't even know what that is. I know Tinder because that's how I met my wife, and I didn't find out what Tinder was supposed to be because she never left. So,
Damn.
no, so I can't even get that shit right. So it worked. It worked.
Fucking buddy boy.
I love it. I love her 9 years strong.
Is that how long y'all been together? 9 years? Oh,
Yes,
shit. You still on the
yes,
honeymoon
sir.
stage.
Shit. But if I had a video camera, I had one of them cop cameras on my chest to show you my life. You swear to God, she hated me.
Yeah, well, be with her for 27 years.
Nah, I'm blind. Shoot, if I had a wife as strong as yours, you can't leave. You can't leave.
Yeah.
I love Miss Lori.
She got a tracking device and everything. Nah, I'm just playing.
Shit, Jeff. She would choke your ass out.
Look, if my wife didn't trust me, I would not be allowed to go to all these shows that I go to.
Right.
And if I didn't trust her, she wouldn't be going to all the shows that she goes to.
Once again, showing support and love and loving each other and vibing with everything they do, man. That's what this should be about. That is what this is about. What do they say? If you manifest it, it becomes it. If you manifest it, it becomes it. That's what this is. That's what this is. A great time for great people to have a great time. If you negative, go to them channels.
Now now, buddy, hear me out before you say anything, okay? This next statement's going to seem like I'm bashing, but I'm not. I'm just stating a fact, okay? YouTube was really fun at one point, where we would literally, and Dan Armstrong and Meg and a lot of other people contest what I'm about to say. HBR, MMC. When we used to go live back in the day, back in 2020 and 2021, and even the first half of 2022, on the weekends, we would start a live stream up around 7 p.m. We played music for 3 hours, and then we'd open the panel up, and we'd have 10 deep on the panel, and we would stay live till 6 in the morning. And there'd be 50 to 100 people in the chat, and we were just talking about anything and everything, from work to cars to grocery shopping to politics to religion to whatever. And it was fun. When did it get weird? And I blame this all on one individual, Johnny Gobble. And the reason why I say that, before you say anything, when him and Church started going back and forth, everybody started trolling Johnny. And that's when you had all these channels started popping up. These weird channels that no one ever heard before. And that's when stuff started getting weird. That's when we had to worry about people doxing people. People were getting porn bombed. People were taking it to real life. And it was during that time period. And from that time period till now, YouTube has been fucking weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, can I say something now? I see
HBR
that.
That's what I'm telling you.
I ain't saying that right now. I've been holding back. You let the dog free now. You let the dog free, and I'm gonna tell you, I understand. I really do. But imagine him in his situation where he had to go through. When you back a dog in the corner, they gonna bite. That's the only thing they got left to do is bite. They ain't no more barking. Whoa. I got to listen. Now y'all told me I could talk my mind. Remember, everybody got opinions. I'm telling you dead up front. I got nothing wrong with the dude. When you back me in, I'm gonna bite. I'm gonna bark. I'm gonna bite. Bite or whatever. But when you push me so far, that's what you're doing now too, TripleT. That's what you're doing now. It is when you got pushed in the corner. You said, I'm not saying Ryan Up Church's name no more. This same thing with Johnny's situation, man. He got pushed in the corner. They came for his family. They came for everything he did. You know, you cannot say right or wrong. If one has to be right and one has to be wrong for right or wrong to balance that way. Both of y'all motherfuckers wrong. Everybody in this shit's wrong. Everybody's done dirt on somebody. Done dirt or play games with somebody. If you didn't, this whole internet's gonna tell the truth. Everybody's fucked with somebody some kind of way. Quit the shit, like you just said earlier. Quit the shit. Don't say it, nothing no more, and move on. Move on and mean it. Move on and mean it. And when you said Johnny went against church and all that, he was playing the dude's music in his car. The only car he could afford, everybody joked on, but the only car he could afford, riding in his car, jamming up church just to make peace. Okay, shake your head. You know what I mean? That leads where we're going.
I'm saying in the beginning, it was not like that.
No.
So you don't know the whole history is what I'm telling you.
Because I would never live that kind of shit in my life. You know what I mean? I'm solid straight. You know what I mean? I wish the best for everybody. I want everybody to coincide. Don't move your way, whatever you got to do. But this shit, I'm gonna fuck it. They gonna hate me, but I don't give a damn. I'm not gonna let Johnny go down like that. I'm just not. I'm not. It ain't in my heart. It ain't in my heart.
And listen, and that's why I respect you, because that's the type of person you are. You will stand on your convictions, and you stand for what you think is right, and I get that. I'm just telling you from personal experience how this all got weird to where all the trolling that's going on today, where it started from. I'm just taking you back to a time period. See, when Johnny first started, he wasn't
like 5 years ago.
He wasn't a Upchurch fan. Well, he used to have another channel to where he would make fake videos and say, "Man, I just got off the phone with Ryan and we talked for 3 hours. Smoked a joint together. He outsmoked me," and he would act like they were best friends. When in all actuality, Church had no idea who the fuck he was. Then he put an artist that did a song with Church. He secretly recorded their conversation.
Now that's why I got in. That's why I seen that one.
Right. Then put it out, and then he started going after Church, and Church started going after him. And they went back and forth for 3 months, and it was nothing but hate.
To this day, 3 months to this day.
No, I'm saying where Church every day was going after him.
Okay.
And Johnny was going after Church. That went on for like a 3-month time period. That's what I'm getting at. During that 3-month time period, when Johnny would go live, he would have 1,500 people in his chat. People were cash atting him $1,000, $1,500. I mean, the dude was making money. And his whole thing was he wanted to be rich and famous on YouTube. He used to brag, "Oh, I'm gonna be a millionaire by the end of this year," because he really thought that he was going to get and basically extort money out of the Upchurch family.
I mean, technically, he did a little bit.
Yeah, he got 10 grand.
Yeah.
But he literally.
Who knew his Cash App? You said he got Cash App. All this. Who knew his Cash App?
He put it out.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. Johnny has not been the greatest person in the world. He has done a lot of. No, listen. Like I said, I'm not bashing him. I'm just trying to explain how all this came about to where we're at today. Is what I'm saying. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but I got so much to say too. It's called history for a reason. And it's called the first person Jesus took to heaven was a thief. So everybody fucks up. Everybody does crazy shit.
I think this is Johnny.
Oh,
I mean, history repeats itself.
You're on, guest. Yes, you're on. And you're gone.
I hope it was, man, because
But
dude, man, like I say, I want for all this to correct. Like let's lay it out there. Me and Snowman went toe to toe for like a month or whatever. I hated to do it. It ain't in my blood. It ain't in my bloodline to do it. But it had to be, and we did. So we squashed it, and that's over. It's over. Snowman, mad respect to you. If you watching this, mad respect to you, man. It's being grown men realizing what they, like y'all said earlier, put in you, making you believe this stuff or push you to do this. Now, when y'all saying come to your home, messing with your kids, that's a whole different ball game to me. And that will be the day that I go for what's mine hard, but you'll never see them on the internet again. Because I'll show you.
The good thing is Congress is posing a law right now. There's a law up in Congress that's being pushed through. Hopefully they'll get it done soon. If you get caught swatting somebody, right, they're going to charge you with attempted murder.
Cool. That's how it's a way to stop. You know, I do it.
Yeah,
you know,
most definitely.
Do it because it ain't, wrong's wrong, right's right. You know, if you want to ride the middle, and not y'all, but I'm just saying, if you want to ride the middle, like to the drama, stay in your lane, but stay somewhere else. But if you messing with people's lives, I can only speak where I'm from. Down here, we coming for you. We coming for. I would rather do time knowing I got the mofo who did it than this whole internet shit be saying, oh, we did it again. We did it this. No, I'm coming. We coming. That's what we do down here. But I can't speak for the rest of the world. I can't say what's happening in Wisconsin. I can't say what's happening in this or that. I just know the South. The South don't play that. And y'all keep saying it time and time again. You're going to mess with the wrong person at the wrong time, and the shit's going to go down opposite of what you thought this internet comment thing was going to do. And I'm trying to be that one dude that keeps yelling, quit it. If it ain't what you like, move the hell on. Come on, man, go find what you like and click with that. If you like drama, y'all sit over there. Misery loves company. Go over there and do your shit. People that like to have good times like to have good times. They don't want the drama in the chats and the videos and the, you know, when he's got artists up here, chat be all crazy. The mods got to move so hard to keep the dirtiness out of it because it's representing. He's representing the artist, not you and your personal feelings of 6 years ago. You know, it's so simple. Move on. Move the hell. It's swipe that motherfucker, you know?
Yep. For sure.
Something off topic. I sent you a link, TripleT.
I saw that.
To go. No, you.
Yeah, a lot of ones. I'm trying to keep y'all calm, keep y'all patient. I get pissed on this man for real. I'm gonna shut up. I promise. I'm gonna calm down. Mother go, woosah. He on woosah this, but I just hate it. Because the more he says this, I get more pissed because I hate people gotta be like this. They really don't. They really don't. And you know.
They don't have to. They choose to. There's difference.
It sucks.
But it's a link to going to a movie. It's a military movie, and it's really interesting. And there's some scenes you could do some like play-by-plays for your like that military channel thing that you were talking about doing. That was what I was meaning to send you at some point.
Hell yeah!
I don't know if you've ever seen the movie, but it's actually a really good one.
No, I haven't.
Would recommend you watch it sometime. Yeah, you should definitely watch it. It's really dope. Really good film.
I'm definitely going to save this.
Yeah, I figured something that you would like. So I figured since you were looking into that and for doing some shit with that on stream, I figured, hey, it would be a good idea to send you.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
The Outpost full movie. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's why I tried to find the full movie for you, so it was easier for you to go through it and shit.
appreciate that. All right, so I've been on here for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm just going to say this. David Wesley was absolutely right. I know a lot of people are saying don't let people dictate what I say or do. I'm not letting anybody say what I say or do. But when it comes to mind thinking and mind games, I'm pretty good at it. So I'm going to accept their challenge. I want to see how long they could go without saying my name. And that's the whole purpose of this.
I feel it.
I give it probably 2 days at the most.
I don't even give it that, TripleT.
But Miss Ashley Thoughts, you're a content creator, right? You have a YouTube channel. You put out videos. You do lives. When you go after another content creator, whether they're male or female, don't get mad when they come back at you. It becomes fair game. There is no gender in this shit. Don't matter if you're a man or a woman. If you go after a content creator, no matter what that content creator is, man, woman, white, black, atheist, religion, conservative, Democrat, whatever, don't get mad if they come back at you. And it's such as simple.
Yeah.
But Muddy, I appreciate you coming up. Light Watcher, I appreciate you coming up. I appreciate Nuggy coming up on the panel tonight. I appreciate Wisco Man coming up. I appreciate everybody in the chat.
Can I say this one time, please?
Yeah.
Quit fighting. Dolly Parton said it best. Let's start finding the good in people. Let's start standing up for the good in people. Right or wrong, differences or whatever. Let's start finding the good in people again.
I'm not fighting anybody, Muddy.
No, I'm saying just I thought y'all playing a video. I had to smoke my cigarettes.
Well, I am gonna play a video for my outro.
But dead honest, man, find the good in people. Find the good in people, man.
Yeah, most definitely. Everybody should find the good in people.
It was much appreciated being on the panel.
Yeah, thanks for having
the talk.
You all are welcome. Anytime you want to come up, you're more than welcome to come up.
And likewise, you know that.
It was good talking to you too, Muddy.
Bro, much love to you too. Much love to you.
That's my coon ass brother from the great state of Alabama.
I'm a coon ass, baby.
Roll Tide Roll.
Roll Tide Roll, baby.
All right. Well, tonight, where'd it go? Hold on. This was requested earlier, so I'm gonna choose to play this. I'll forget who requested it, but let me go down and give a special shout out to Mr. David Wesley for your comment, to Just in Time for your $2 super chat and another $2 super chat. Shout out to the Wisco Madman for gifting 5 memberships. Shout out to the Enlightened Watcher for becoming a member. Shout out again to the Wisco Madman for the $5 super chat. And the Enlightened Watcher for the $2 super chat. And shout out to T Dam for her $2 super chat. It says, fuck Johnny Gobbler. And I agree. Fuck who? Fuck them all. But challenge accepted, Uncle Will, Ashley, Mike 12 Point. I won't say the man's name. Done deal. But y'all gotta do the same. Because that's what you said today. If I would just stop stirring the pot and just move on, you all will move on. Since you think I'm stirring the pot, okay. Challenge accepted. Let's see if you can do the same. If you can't, then don't ever try to say what I can and cannot say. It's that simple. But anyway, I greatly appreciate everybody coming out. I have love and respect for those who have love and respect for me and my family. I have love and respect for you and your family. And once again, if you want to help this young individual right here and his family, I do have the pictures to verify that his house is under 4 feet of water. His wallet got washed away in the flood, and they have no money to go to a hotel. If you scan that QR code, he said he will pay back anybody who donates to him. He doesn't want a free ride. He just needs to get some financial help until everything gets situated. So scan that QR code. And as always, God bless you. God bless your family. And God bless America. Be kind to yourself. Love your family, love your neighbors too, include your enemies. Do unto others as you wish them to do unto you. And as always, God bless you and God bless America. Remember, this is not my channel. This is your channel. And I'll tell you that every single day. As my mama used to say, if you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And don't forget, tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central, we got the rundown. Season 4. We're back on our grind. So tonight's outro song, New Breed, One Hand on the Wheel. I'm TripleT. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a blessed one. Have a good night.
See, they hide behind their phones cause they like pushing buttons. Think they King Kong or Godzilla, but real life they nothing. It's a totally different world and it's a totally different outcome. When that big mouth start to write checks, your punk ass can't outrun. You sit back and spread hate, just loose ends and dead weight. Might fuck around with the wrong one, might run into a head case. It's checkmate, your time's up. Might fuck around and wind up black and blue from head to toe on the back road all tied up. Between me and you, it's a real big difference. See, I talk the talk cause I'm built different. I walk the walk and I deal with it. Since day one I've been real with it. I'm still with it, I don't leave. I'm a full-time OG, now you gon' have to show me. Better take caution cause I shoot to kill. Riding through these backwoods, one hand on the wheel. Big boy flossing, Cadillac DeVille. Riding through these backwoods, one hand on the wheel. They told me that I couldn't, but I know that I will. Talking like a punk, probably get your ass killed. Or maybe pop the trunk cause this blood gon' spill. Riding through these backwoods, one hand on the wheel. Riding through these backwoods, backwoods, backwoods. Riding through these backwoods, backwoods, backwoods. Riding through these backwoods, backwoods, backwoods. Yeah. One hand on the wheel. I got it out the mud, I shed plenty tears and blood. Lived the life of a savage, had no daddy growing up. In the streets I found redemption with prescription pills and drugs. Chasing something I never had, I wanted bad and it was love. But the hard times took control of me, this crooked mind took a hold of me. If you know me now, you didn't know me then. Cause back then you wouldn't notice me. The older me was so lost, I was stowed off and distant. Should've been long gone and rode off and hauled off to prison. I was knee deep for certain, should've been 6 feet below the surface. Put the nail inside my coffin, close the casket and close the curtain. So I know I got a purpose, I give hope if you feel worthless. Cause this world is cold and cruel, it's full of misery and hurting. Better take caution cause I shoot to kill. Riding through these backwoods, one hand on the wheel. Big boy flossing, Cadillac DeVille. Riding through these backwoods, one hand on the wheel. They told me that I couldn't, but I know that I will. Talking like a punk, probably get your ass killed. Or maybe pop the trunk cause this blood gon' spill. Riding through these backwoods, one hand on the wheel. Riding through these backwoods, backwoods, backwoods. Riding through these backwoods, backwoods, backwoods. Riding through these backwoods, backwoods, backwoods. Yeah. One hand on the wheel. All my haters wanna see me falling, baby mamas too. Bill collectors keep on calling cause my rent is overdue. I got my license suspended, but still I'm coming through. I'm just burning down these bridges, I gotta live few. I've been hard-headed, counted out, talked about, let's see. I've been down and out, kicked around and tossed out in the streets. I done lost my cool and act the fool, but learned to let it be. Plus I rolled the dice and paid the price, it ain't nothing free. Yeah, my whole life been dead wrong, been street smart and headstrong. Looking for some trouble, part of me, but used to tread on. Head home smiling before you wanna try me. That's something you could bet on, we gon' keep rising. Better take caution cause I shoot to kill. Riding through these backwoods, one hand on the wheel. Big boy flossing, Cadillac DeVille. Riding through these backwoods, one hand on the wheel. They told me that I couldn't, but I know that I will. Talking like a punk, probably get your ass killed. Or maybe pop the trunk cause this blood gon' spill. Riding through these backwoods, one hand on the wheel. Riding through these backwoods, backwoods, backwoods. Riding through these backwoods, backwoods, backwoods. Riding through these backwoods, backwoods, backwoods. Yeah, yeah. One hand on the wheel.